You're live, Caitlin.
Hello, and welcome to the VAINGATE Chronicles. Just kidding, this is not what we're doing today. My name is Caitlin Flower, and I will be your guest DM for this evening. We are running a one-shot that might turn into a three-shot, depending on how it goes. I have been in and around the D&D section. That's not the word I'm looking for, but oh well.
DnD5e section.
Season.
Scene.
For roughly 5 years, but this is my first time streaming as a DM, so I hope you were kind. These are my wonderful players who I normally play with during the VAINGATE Chronicles, but I don't normally DM. I normally am a player, so it is lovely to be DMing for you this evening. And welcome to the Festival of Fame. And we're going to meet our players shortly, and I'm going to do a round robin. Going to get them to tell you their character names, their classes, and just a little bit about themselves. And I'm going to start with Russell because he always starts with me, and it's mean.
All right. Well, I'm Russell Kirkby, and I'm usually RKDM. I'm often the DM for the VAINGATE Chronicles. Okay, I'm the DM for VAINGATE Chronicles. Today I'm going to be Thomas Hardley. You can call me Tom. That's Tom Hardley. I'll be a halfling. I'm a Lightfoot halfling from the town of Twaddleton, and my sister Millie, she gave me this before I left, and I plan to take it back to her one day when I get a chance. I'm a bard, by the way, but I'm also a sorcerer. A little bit of both. I'm not really sure where my magic comes from, but somebody once told me that it might be draconic, but I really wouldn't know. And in any case, my mentor is over here. That's Sparrow. He's a half-elf rogue bard also. So he's taught me a lot of musical instruments and what have you. So he's my best friend besides Edith and Narbel. But I'll let them talk about themselves.
All right, and I will move on to Barry because he's next to you in the screen, if that's all right, Barry.
Yep. I am well, as you've already heard, I am a half-elf bard rogue. And, of course, you met my dear friend who basically knows
Thomas.
everything about me. And I travel with this motley lot. But I sing like a bird, apparently. There you are.
Very good, and I'm going to go to Michael because he's just below him.
Before I give my name, I think Barry just came up with our party name, the Motley Lot. I
The
like
Motley
that.
Lot, I love it. Okay.
And hello, I'm Norbel, Paladin of the Oath, a hobgoblin. And much like most hobgoblins that you've met in the past, you likely don't have a very good opinion of goblins. And, well, I didn't either. So I escaped. I went on the run, and I wanted to relearn the whimsy of the forgotten god of goblin kind before McGlubiot decided to crush asunder his heel. And I want to sow joy back into the world and uplift the opinion of goblin kind everywhere. And it's been easier some days than others.
Love it. Nice to meet you, Narbel. And now we're going to go to, last but not least, the lovely Joe.
Right, well, I play Edith today. Normally I'm a cleric. Today I'm a druid, a Goliath druid. And Edith, Goliaths don't tend to live long. They often die doing heroic acts. And I think that happened to her parents. And then she kind of looked around and said, I think it's time that I start a family. But of course, she looked around and all the good ones were taken. So she left her mountain village and she came down into the valley, and she was going to go across the valley and way over yonder to another village that she knew of in the mountains to find a man. But she ran into the Motley Lot and is now meandering her way to the village, having adventures and so on and such forth.
I love it. She's having an extended bachelorette party. It's a lot of fun. All right. Well, at the beginning of our game, we find the Motley Lot traveling through a forest. This is a relatively neutral forest. It's not very dark. It's not very bright. There was a path that you decided to stray from after running into some bandits that you decided, you know what, not going to bother with that. And you just kept wandering through the woods, and that is where we find our heroes, the Motley Lot, just traveling through the forest.
Do you see that?
What's that?
I think there's butterflies through there. Can you see them?
That's some good eating there, I tell you.
No.
No,
No,
yeah,
no,
yep,
no. No, you're not gonna eat them.
I'm gonna eat them.
Narbel, I've told you before, you cannot go around just eating everything that you see.
How do you figure out if it's good or not?
What do you mean, how do you figure out if it's good or not? You just don't eat everything that you see. If it's food, it's food. If it's butterflies are not food.
Why
Butterflies
don't
are
why
I've seen
don't
the
you
frog
look
eat
at first,
butterflies.
Narbel?
Sparrow, tell him.
I'm gonna.
Narbel,
Can I
Narbel,
roll sleight of hand to catch the butterfly and eat it?
Narbel,
Are you
Narbel,
hungry?
are you listening to me?
No.
Don't and ignore me like that.
No, you can't do that, Narbel. That
Okay, roll acrobatics, I reckon, to try and
Acrobatics? Okay.
acrobatics to try and catch a butterfly.
12.
12.
Yeah.
You run and you jump and you try to take a swipe at the swarm of butterflies that you see, and you manage to grab hold of one of them and twist it around. Can you make a perception check for me?
Oh my God, Snarbel, you can't do that.
4.
A 4. It's a butterfly. It's a perfectly normal butterfly.
Can I see? Can I see it? Go on, show it to me.
He just shoves it in his mouth.
Narbel, why? Why would you do that? I just told you not to do that. I expressly said don't. Narbel,
It's
I'm
so
so
good.
disappointed in you.
You really don't know what you're missing.
What's your AC, Narbel?
I know what I'm missing.
18.
18? I rolled an 18. You feel a sharp twig-like thing poke through your jaw. Anyone watching Narbel at the moment, you see the tiniest little spear poke through his cheek.
I told you. I told you. I told you. Haha. That would be a pixie. I bet that's a pixie. It's probably a pixie or a sprite or something very small with a little spear, and he's going to stick it in you, he or she. I don't know. It could be a they. They could be pulling your teeth out next.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
Make what, sorry?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution, thank you.
I think Edith is probably going to give him a few pats on
14.
the back, trying to get him
14?
to spit it out.
You manage to just shoot whatever was in your mouth out, and it goes tumbling and then starts.
Can I try and catch it? Save it?
Yeah, make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity saving throw for me +7. That's 17.
You manage to grab the pixie that was previously in Narvel's mouth, and it stands up and crosses its arms.
Look at
It goes.
Young Dollars blessed us. Do you see that? I told you not to eat butterflies. I told you these things are precious.
I'm sorry. I didn't. I got hungry and you were there.
Have
If
you
I'd
eaten
known
a
you
lot
had
of
a sharp
butterflies
thing
in the
on you, I
past,
wouldn't eat.
Narbel?
The pixie sort of stands up in Tom's hand, looks at Narbel, sticks out its tongue, goes, and then flies away.
Yeah, that's fair.
I actually tried to tell you that, but you wouldn't listen to me.
There was a pixie.
I'm sorry. Were you saying something, Sparrow? I wasn't listening.
Narbel, we could have made friends with them. They might have taken us back to their pixie, like that. They fairy rings or something. You know, like you do. Do you know
Oh
what
no,
I'm talking
I've heard bad things about fairies. man.
Edith, where are you, Edith?
Right here, little man.
Oh, there you. Did you not see that? Was that not truly, truly amazing?
That was something else.
You don't seem very impressed. I mean, I thought that was quite impressive myself,
You
personally.
know, that gives me the lyrics for a wonderful song.
Oh, really, Sparrow? Have you got an idea?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Do you need?
Can I get you guys to make a group perception check, please?
How would you like us to do that? One at a time or together?
One at a all together. Roll
Everyone
perception.
rolls perception.
All right.
And then yell them out at the same time so she can't understand.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, perception. 23 for Thomas. Sparrow is +4 on perception, and he rolled a 9.
17
for Edith.
for Narbel.
I'm inspired at the moment.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Okay, anyone who rolled above a 15, you see in the direction that the pixie flew, there is a sort of weird looking smoke. It's not the normal grey smoke that you would see. It is pink and blue and green sort of weaving in and across the sky, and it's just sort of drifting and dispersing into the air.
Sparrow! Sparrow! Narbel!
Hey, yeah, you see that?
Do you see that?
There's pink smoke over yonder.
Pink smoke.
Sparrow, can you
Yeah.
see it? It's over there. What is that? Pink smoke? I'm telling you, that must be magic. Why else would they have pink smoke? Maybe it's the pixies.
Well, I've seen
We've-
some things. I've seen funguses that belch out pink smoke.
What if we found Pixie Land?
Really?
Yeah, totally. You can trust everything I say.
It could be where the fairies come from.
It could. Revenge.
Revenge? Did you say revenge?
Yeah, for stabbing me.
Oh. You want to take revenge on that wee little fallow because he stabbed you in the mouth with a tiny little spear? I thought you were stronger
pulls
than
out
that.
his flail.
Yes.
Narbel, surely you're a bigger goblin than that.
No. Okay, maybe.
Really?
I have my moments.
I see.
Narbel,
Yes.
can you not see the beauty of the pixie? Can you not see the beauty of the forest? Can you,
You know,
not
now that
see
you
these
now,
things?
now, you know, since you bring it up like that, yeah. You know, why don't we just take a break here and just enjoy the day for what it is?
What an excellent idea. Would you like some tea? I've got some tea in my bag. I can get it out for you. I can probably make it for you. But we will need to make a fireplace first. Does anyone have a flint and tinder here? Otherwise, I'll get one of them as well, to be honest. I can probably find all the things. I have some lollies, a couple of candies that we picked up in that last little town. So tell me to shut up if I'm talking too much. I understand that's possibly an issue for some people. I've been told to be quiet before. I do talk a wee bit too much sometimes. I'm
No,
so sorry.
your speech is like a babbling brook. You're a delight.
Oh, Narbel, thank you. Nobody's ever said that to me. You're so kind. When I met you, Narbel, I thought, here's a fearsome creature, a hobgoblin. You are a hobgoblin, aren't you?
I am a hobgoblin.
I see. That's what I thought. And I saw you, I thought, what a fearsome creature. But when I've been getting to know you, you've turned out to be quite different. Besides for that little thing with the pixie, the butterflies.
You know, we all just get hungry. You can't blame me for that.
Narbel, I've got food I've got so much food in my bag. You've no idea how much food I've got. I've got cooking supplies, foods, all sorts of stuff in here. Pull out my bag of holding and stuff.
If I dug my meaty hands into your backpack every time I felt a twinge of hunger pains, we wouldn't have any food. I have to be resourceful to take care of all of you
Narbel,
from my damage.
Narbel, I've taken care of it. There is food. I have got food. You wouldn't think that I, a Lightfoot halfling from Twaddleton, would come all the way out here in the forest without anything to eat. Yeah, I would have to be crazy, insane, in fact.
Yeah.
Edith comes back with an armful of wood. Where do you want the fire?
Whoa. Well, you're probably better at making fire than I am. I mean, what about Narbel? Sparrow, do you have any ideas?
Just over there in the center.
All right.
Should we be keeping watch or anything, do you think, perhaps? I mean,
It's the middle of the day. What's going to happen in the middle of the day?
Well, that is a great question, but sadly my mother Rosalind Hardley passed away sadly in the year of the gopher, sitting out in the forest like this, and she was taken.
By what?
Well, if I knew what, I don't know what. I don't know what, Narbel. It was something in the forest, something in the woods. Could have been anything. I don't know.
The four
And
of
you
you
didn't go
wander
after
further into the clearing, and you watch as Edith begins to create a camp fire pit.
I sit down by the camp. I cast my eyes around, though, and make it just sort of, casually check that there's no
Pixie,
goblins
this
about to
is the
raid us.
way. Oh, Pixie.
You
No,
threw
damn
Graph's
No,
name
that
into the
doesn't
fire.
fit. No.
I take out my loot and I go and sit next to Sparrow. Sparrow,
Okay.
are you going to play us something?
No.
Well, why not now? I want to learn that finger work that you were doing on the lute earlier, a couple of nights back when we were at that tavern. You were doing some amazing things there with your hands, and I just feel that perhaps my fingers are a little too short to get all the way around like that, and I feel like I can do it, but I'm not entirely sure. I thought maybe there was a trick to it that you could teach me.
Okay, here we go. Alright. See how I hold it this way?
Oh? Oh.
Right.
Yes.
Now we blow into it this way.
Alright, so I'm learning to play from Sparrow.
While you're not
Make an
paying attention.
intelligence check, Russell.
Intelligence. Not my strong suit. 10, so I've got no bonuses to this, but I rolled a 9, so that is, yeah, no, nothing, not really very good. 9.
The intricacies of the fingering technique that Sparrow is trying to teach you escape your capabilities of understanding, and it looks almost like he is creating a waterfall with his hands, and you're just not quite grasping the
Sparrow,
order in which he should be playing.
Sparrow, are you using magic to do that? That's not fair. I think you're cheating.
No, I'm not using magic. I don't need to use magic.
Well, I suppose this is why you're such a great bard. I'm never going to be as good as you, Sparrow. It's not fair.
Oh, there's many bards better than me.
I doubt that. I've not heard any.
While they're busy talking, and I'm sure no one's watching me, I'm gonna use thaumaturgy on the fire to turn it pink, so there's pink smoke.
Okay, I love it.
You're
The
doing
fire bursts into a crackling magenta color, but its smoke is still sort of like grayish. It's pink when it rises up, and it continues, and it's gray, and it's not quite the same color as the smoke you saw before.
Sorry, which smoke is this?
This is from your campfire. He's cast thaumaturgy to turn the flames pink in hopes that it would turn the smoke pink, but it's not.
Ah.
It's sort of pink towards where the center of the spell was cast, but as it drifts away, it still becomes grey, and it's nowhere near the pastel pink of the smoke that you saw before.
Well, string me up and throw me into a ravine. It's not working.
Can I use control flames as a cantrip to make simple shapes appear in the smoke?
Give me a performance check, please.
17.
You make those shapes excellently, with ease.
I'm making Narbel chasing butterflies and then running around with something in his mouth, and coughing up a pixie.
Memories. It's like it happened yesterday.
Edith just laughs and leans back, puts a blade of grass in between her teeth to chew.
How are
Before-
you doing, Edith?
Are you concentrating on that?
Me?
You.
Well, I did get a little distracted with the fire. You're right. I'm sorry. Yes, I need to
Right.
focus better. That's probably it's probably my problem.
Alright, now here we go with...
What do you think about that pink smoke coming from over the hill?
I think pink smoke should stay where pink smoke is.
Ooh, pink smoke
You
should
think-
stay where. That is wise words.
You think it's your fungus, Marble?
Almost certainly. I bet it's eating those pixies.
You're saying that there's a fungus eating pixies.
Look, the mysteries of fungus are beyond us all.
Ooh. Well,
The four of you congregate around the fire for the rest of the afternoon, enjoying each other's company, sharing some food, and enjoying great music. And the sun just starts to drift slower and slower beyond the horizon, and soon it is nightfall. What are you doing?
All right, well, don't wanna be like Tom's gran and get eaten in the woods. I reckon let's keep going.
you think we should get going at nighttime?
Absolutely, I have it on good authority that moving at night is the safest time of the day to move.
That's probably a goblin thing, to be honest with you, because, people like myself, of shorter stature and of the non-dark vision variety, cannot see at night time, and it's actually a little harder for us.
I can lead you.
Well, you can. I suppose you can.
You can trust old Narbel to take care of you guys.
Because he smiles with his horrible goblin teeth.
Make an intimidation check, Michael.
Oh no! I invited us upon myself. It's a natural 20 for 22.
Natural 20 for 22.
The rest of the party is really, really nervous by that smile. It is terrifying. You are very intimidating right now.
I might reflexively cast Fairy Fire on him.
I stopped playing.
Do it. Make an attack roll. Is it attack roll or is it just a cast effect?
Fairy Fire? I think he has to make a dex save. Actually.
Okay, make a dex save.
11.
Yeah, 16 is your DC.
Great, so now he's terrifying and glowing.
Yeah, but he's like a Christmas tree.
See all that? How? That is so
That's much
so
better.
considerate of you, Tom. Now I can lead you all better.
That's what I was thinking as well. You'd be able to show us the way. And
Exactly.
it's not
A
as if
dim
anyone
green
is going to
light
care. I mean,
extends from Narbel's body.
and if there's any creatures in the forest or any monsters or anyone that we don't like around here, they're going to see you lit up like a festive tree, and they're just going to feel so happy that they're not possibly going to want to attack us.
Exactly. I see. The great minds think the same.
That's what I was thinking, yes. Oh, I see what you did there. Never mind.
What I did.
You think we should get going then?
Yeah.
Sparrow, Narbel thinks we should get going. What do you think?
Dirt. I did that enough.
It's a bit late, isn't it?
What? You got somewhere to be?
Well, we just made camp, Narbel. I mean, Edith moved all that firewood and everything.
Look, she's strong as hell. It's fine.
Well, I think that you
Look,
probably
okay.
should be...
Let's put it to a vote. This isn't a gobbleocracy. It's democracy. We're a team. All right, put it to a vote. We look for a nice, comfy bed to sleep in, or we stay here in the dirt.
Bed does sound nice, doesn't
Go to
All right,
sleep.
I vote for comfy bed.
Okay. The bed sounds alright, I must admit. I
All right,
approve.
that's 2.
Sparrow, you coming for a comfy bed?
Come on, Edith. I know you like a comfy bed.
Yeah, I could try a civilized bed.
Well, it would seem I'm outvoted.
Yeah.
All right, if
Come
you
on,
must.
Sparrow.
If you must.
Let's go have an adventure in the woods.
We're out of the woods. We're going to the town, aren't we?
We're going to the town. Okay, I thought we were going to the woods.
We're going through the
Where
woods.
there's
I
there's
suppose we
pig
are going
smoke,
through.
there's people. Or fungus.
Possibly pixies as well is also an option.
I'm sure they forgot by now. Such tiny brains.
Alright then, come on then, let's go.
And off
Alright.
we go.
Whereabouts are you heading?
Towards the pigs.
Towards the pink smoke.
Towards the pink smoke. I love it.
And I'm playing my lute as I walk.
Making as
I'm walking
much
next
noise
to,
as possible.
I'm walking next to Sparrow, strumming my lute, encouraging Sparrow to sing and play his instruments with me as we go.
Okay, so
Can
you're
I-
just wandering through the woods with Narbel lighting up like a Christmas tree and you're making lots of noise?
Well,
As we're going, can I just continuously cast Thaumaturgy to change the color of the flames?
the
You absolutely
fairy
can.
fire will drop after 1 minute.
Oh,
Okay.
For the minute then.
And for the minute, that's fine.
Can you see? In the dark it's free. Can you see the darkness?
In the darkness,
In the darkness.
I cannot see in the
There's an
darkness.
almond tree.
Russell, can you
In the
make a
darkness.
dexterity check just to see how well you are transversing the darkness of the forest?
Sure. Is this a saving
Remember plus-
throw or?
Remember, plus
It's
2 on
just
all
a-
saves if you're 10 feet within me.
I am.
Just to check. You're just seeing how well you can navigate the underbrush of this forest.
Check. All right. What do I get for that? 3, so plus 5. 16.
Oh yeah, you're fine. There's a few like rough calls where you just sort of like double step, but then you catch yourself and you just keep wandering through.
Okay.
Still amazingly playing your lute very well.
Oh, what I can do is cast dancing lights around us.
Ooh, that's a good
And
idea.
that's a cantrip, so I can keep that going.
Sweet. The 4 of you make your way following this pink smoke. Eventually, it starts to get slightly brighter, and you can start to see that it's just sort of like traveling off in all directions. Can I get you to make a perception check, please? And this is more of like a hearing check rather than a
Is it
visual
ready,
one.
Jay?
Natural 20 for a 26.
Amazing.
Natural 1 for 0. For natural 1.
Barry, I'm rolling your perception check. It is an 8 on D&D Beyond.
22.
I'm sorry.
I am rocking and rolling.
Okay.
Okay, anyone who rolled above a 10, you start to hear the sounds of distant music becoming closer. It is the sounds of a lute, of drums, of flutes. Just this beautiful blend of music is drifting to you from the direction of the smoke, and you just feel yourself sort of drawn to it. As the beat of the drums start to drum, your heart seems to beat in the same tune, and you're just drawn towards the music.
Do you hear that?
Anyone who rolled below a 10, you hear nothing.
Sparrow! Stop it! That's music coming from over there.
I know, I'm doing it.
No, not you. I'm not. It's not. Somebody else.
It's alright.
Edith, have you heard? Can you hear it from all the way up there? Surely you can hear it. Or you...
I do hear it. I think we're going to find some more of your people.
Oh, I'm so excited!
Well, what's happening? What are we talking about?
There's music, Narbel. There's music coming from over there, and it's not us. For once, it's not us.
Lead the way, Tom.
All right,
I've heard tell
I'll go
of,
first, and I start skipping in the direction of the music.
I think it might be a party.
A party? I turn around to you. Do you really think it could be a party?
I've heard of them. I've not been to a city party.
I've heard of a
before, but-
party of adventurers.
Edith, surely you've been to a party.
A party.
I've never been to a
Been
party.
to- Not one that sounded like that, but I've heard of them.
We could have our own party, and then you would have had a party then.
Or we could go to that one.
Yes, let's do that. Come on, let's go! Let's go!
As you get closer, the rest of your party starts to hear the music, and it starts to bring lighter. You see, as you're getting closer and closer through the trees, there is a various different laser lights sort of streaming into the brush above. There's more pinks, there's greens, there's blues, there's yellows, there's reds. Every so often,
Laser lights.
Yeah, because I've got
beams
a
of light.
cyberpunk song up here that I can just slot in.
basically, they're beams of different coloured lights stretching out into the night sky above the trees.
Okay.
Laser lights was the easiest way for me to describe it.
Right, so, but it's
So
probably, assuming it's magic.
it's magic.
Right, okay, cool.
And then every so often you just see, as you near closer, you see a twill of sparks that just sort of burst above and trickle down beyond the trees and just sort of like flash. And there's another one. And then a moment later you wait and you're like, oh, was that it? And then there was another one. And then it goes above you and you can see them. And as you get closer and closer, you see the outline of a town. A brick-built town.
There's a town!
See? Was I right or was I right?
You were right, Narbel, you were right! You were
All
right!
along.
Edith!
You doubted me.
Pokes
grab
points a
Edith's
finger
hand.
at Sparrow.
Ow! Ooh!
Oh, sorry, I didn't think you were that close. I'm sorry.
Ah!
I grab Edith's hand and start running.
She gets
As you
a laugh, and she runs with them, and she probably overtakes them, and then just sort of
Slow
slings them up on her
down!
shoulder.
Edith! Edith! Come on! I'm not that fast! Come on!
No, she swung you up on her shoulder again.
Oh, Oh, it's a bit fast up here.
Narvel's chasing after.
We're gonna party tonight.
The closer you get, you reach the gates of the town, and there is a lady on a unicycle, just sort of twisting back and forth with a clipboard and a long feathered pin, just standing in strop. And she doesn't seem to notice you at first. Make a no, you know what? It's fine. She sees you.
We are very brightly lit and loud.
Very brightly lit and loud.
Edith, what is that?
She spins and looks at you, and
Hello.
still on her unicycle and holding her pen, she goes, "Right, are you here for the festivities?"
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Do you have names? Do you have a party name? Do you have a reservation?
We are
Yes.
Motley Lot, and of course we have a reservation.
The monthly lot, the monthly lot. She starts just sort of looking through her clipboard.
Do we have a reservation? Narvel, do we have a reservation, Narvel?
When did you make the reservation?
Did you know about this?
Yes.
She sort of frowns when she gets to the final page, and as she's still sort of twisting back and forth on this unicycle, she goes, "I don't see to see Marchley Lot. That is spelled with an M, yes."
Yes, Motley Lot, not Naughty Not.
Or are you talking
not
about
really
in the common tongue? Or perhaps in Elvish? Or,
In Elvish.
well-
Oh, you're Elvish. Oh, that's lovely.
I'm
Where
not
have you been?
Elvish, I'm a
Why?
halfling of the Lightfoot.
Oh, so you are. It's very good to see you, Halfling. Very good to see you. And she says, "All right, well, if you don't have a reservation, that's perfectly fine. I can just pencil you in now. What was the name I need to put it under? Notley Lot.
Motley
Motley Lot.
Lot, yes.
Motley Lot.
We're
right,
quite
right.
motley and there's a lot of us.
Right. Well, it's very good to see you. Welcome to Faerun."
Is
And
she
sort of
human?
pedals backwards. She is a fawn. She has caramel-coloured fur that go down into black hooves. The top of her is relatively bare except for a mess of beautiful curly red hair that sort of trickles down into different weaves. It's like she's weaved herself a top out of her hair and it goes across.
Yeah.
And then she's holding a clipboard and a pen, which is just a long peacock feather. And she just scribbles the name down at the bottom of the list and moves out of the way and says, "Welcome to Faerun.
Thank you. Who are you?
My name is Saoirse."
Saoirse.
Saoirse.
Wow. Well,
Now, what do you call that thing?
What thing?
What you're riding on? I've never seen it before.
I know. What is that?
It's called a unicycle.
There's a what?
Unicycle. Because there's only one of me and there's only one wheel.
Can I try?
I don't see why not. And she sort of puts the clipboard into
Narvel's
a
gonna
sort of
try it.
marsupial pouch that you didn't realize that she had, and she uses her two hands, puts it down onto the unicycle, and flips off, standing beside it, and holds it. And once she's off the unicycle, you realize that it's actually taller than her. And she hands it to you and says, "Give it a go."
I'm gonna grab it, and I'm feeling inspired, so I'm gonna use my channel divinity, Peerless Athlete, to get advantage on athletics and acrobatics, and it increases the amount I can carry, push, and drag, and the distance of my long and high jumps increased by 10 feet. So I think he just jumps on top of it.
Okay, in that case, you get to roll an acrobatics check with advantage because you managed to cast that for him.
Okay, that is a 17.
You miss the DC just, and you go to swing yourself up onto the unicycle, and you seem to have miscalculated the balancing that it takes to stay on top of it, and you manage to get up and then immediately fall down. Oh, but you don't fall on your face. You manage to land on your feet, but you immediately fall back down.
You know,
Do you need some help?
I'll get it eventually.
Hand it back to it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you sure you wouldn't like to try it again?
Yes.
Right, give it a go.
Would you like some help?
Oh, I got it.
Edith, I want to go on
I
that.
did worse.
You want to go?
I want to go on that thing. I'm sure I can do it.
5.
This time,
Search
you don't
over
even
that.
manage to get up onto it. You realize that it's actually a lot taller than you thought it was. It's very tricky to get the hang of this.
You could just put me on top of it.
Actually, that's, yeah. Let Tom try.
All right.
I'll hold it still for a moment.
Edith will hold on to the unicycle and lift Tom up with the other hand.
That's it. Yes. Oh, thank
Walk him
you.
on top.
Okay.
All right.
Where do
make
your feet
a-
go? Where do you put your
Dix-
feet?
There is pedals where the wheel is, so it's actually quite. How long are your legs, Tom?
Not very long.
I have a feeling that you're able to perch on the top with
Right.
your friends holding it, but your feet don't quite touch the pedals.
Oof, what's that noise?
Sorry.
That's Barry.
Sorry, that's me. I'm trying to get rid of something.
That's
Okay.
right. Sure, she'll watch you for a minute. She'll-
Is this how it's supposed to go? I don't think they built this properly. Those things, the
Don't do
feet
it
things
all.
are a bit too far away, and they're not even either. One of them's up higher than the other one.
Yes, it's
Edith's
like.
trying not
Have
to
you
crack
never
up.
pedaled them before?
What's he talking about? How does this thing... Okay, Edith, just push me.
No, I can't do that.
Come on,
to
push it
yourself.
along. Make it go.
You're going to fall flat on your face.
No, I'm not.
do it,
I'll
it'll be
fine.
funny.
Now,
Just stand there.
they all rushed over.
right.
I walked over.
Okay.
Saoirse's laughing and she walks up to you and says, Right, that won't go at all. Your legs are a little bit short, aren't they?
Well, no, my legs are not short. This thing is just very long.
Right, well, it was made for me, but don't worry, I've got an idea. And she goes to either side of the unicycle and she just pulls the legs off and sticks them up a little bit higher, pops them in, says, Alright, give it a go.
Oh, that might work.
All right.
What am I rolling?
Well, you're already up there, so I reckon give it an acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
All right.
Acrobatics. Here I come, acrobatics. What's my acrobatics? Athletics. Why is no? Oh,
It's the very top of the list, if that helps.
yeah, I had it scrolled down so I couldn't see it. Oh, that's a 7 plus 5 is 13.
13. So they're already holding you in place for the moment, and I think as you start to go, they don't quite realize to let go, and you just sort of start pedaling, and it just sort of topples.
Oh no! Oh no! All right, can I make an acrobatics check to not fall on my face?
You can.
That is a 19.
You successfully don't fall on your face.
Well, that was fun. Edith, you
Saoirse
have-
laughs, takes the unicycle back, and just sort of swings herself back up, and the pedals go back to where they were meant to, and she wheels herself back to the entrance and says, Enjoy the festival.
Thank you. I like her. She's cool.
Very graceful.
As you make your way further into the town, you see that there is a lot of people just milling around, talking with people. There's various stalls. There is the smell of just well-cooked food. There's wine. Everyone's laughing. Everyone seems to be having a really, really good time.
Sparrow,
Wow,
you should have had
everyone
a
seems to
train.
be having a really good time.
I'm having a good time.
Caitlin, are there any like games or stalls around?
There are many games and many stalls. In fact, if you would like, you can make a perception check.
I certainly would. That's 12.
12. Don't worry, it's a relatively easy DC. You see, as you walk through, there is a big sort of board in front of a fountain that just sort of has like a map. It's a directory. It tells you different places that you can go and enjoy this festival.
Map on the stand.
What language is
Show
it
me
written in?
where to navigate this land.
What languages do you speak?
I
Common and
speak. I speak Common Elvish. No, that's Barry. Barry speaks Common Elvish, and thieves can't. I speak Draconic, Elven, and Giant.
What is your native tongue?
Halfling.
You see that this map is in Halfling, but when what's his name?
Nabel.
Sorry, when Naubal looks at it, it looks like it's written in Hobgoblin. And
No.
when Edith looks at it, it looks like it's written in Goliath.
Narbel, I didn't know that you could read Halfling.
I can. This is in Goblin.
No, 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 that is not in Goblin. If you think that's
It's in
Goblin.
Goliath.
No, it's not.
Now, Edith, you're full of shit.
Goliath don't even have a language. They just speak giant. And as I so happen to speak giant, by the way, and I can read it as well.
What are
And
you
this is not
lot
giant.
doing? What are you lot doing?
We're talking about the lovely script here.
Sparrow, haven't you noticed here that the writing here is in halfling? I mean, probably you can't read it, right? Is that true?
To you, Sparrow, it looks like it's written in Elvish.
Well, to me, it looks like it's written Elvish.
Oh, Yon Dollar, stop it! Are you
But-
what, just playing tricks on me now? Do you think this
But-
is funny?
But, you say you see it in your
It's
tongue,
halfling. Look at this. See these letters here? And I start talking about the names of the letters in halfling and how they're scripted and how my teacher at, school, whatever, taught me how to write halfling.
Yep.
Hey, thank
yes,
you for
thank you
following
very
us.
much. That was wonderful. Thank you. And you'll sing it in your language, aren't you, my friend?
Absolutely.
And you'll sing it in yours, aren't you, my humongous friend?
I sure am, but I'm wondering if I start thinking in Dwarvish, what happens to it? So she's going to start thinking in Dwarvish in her head and watching what happens to the panel.
You see the letters shift just ever so slightly, like at one of those old clocks that sort of fold down pages. The letters sort of just seem to shuffle through until they reach the Dwarfish language.
What are you doing,
The
Edith?
This is a magical board, fellows. Whatever language you think in.
No, that's
the
what
language
I
you'll
thought
see.
it was.
Can I make an Arcana check?
You sure can.
Arcana. That is not that great. 13.
It's definitely magic.
Edith, you're right. It is a magic board. Look at that.
Does it say the same things? Like in Dwarvish and Elvish and...
That's a good
Giants.
question.
Okay, look, there must be some food around here. I mean, there's a magic board. We've met that person with the thing with the wheels and the things and lights and music. Where's the food? Don't you want to know what about the food? Isn't that
Tom,
the most important
as you
thing?
start to think about food, you see that there's different sections of the map that seem to light up.
Oh my God, Yondala is doing this. Thank you, Yondala. I knew this would pay off one day. Thank you so much for bringing me here. I'm so excited. We're finally at a festival. This is the proper festival, not just a little... Oh, you've no idea how excited I am
My
about this.
Gloobious balls of never leaving.
What?
What was that, Narbel?
It's a curse. But it's like saying shit, but with a god body part. Don't worry about it.
Seems all too good to me.
Sparrow, why are you always like this? Whenever anything good happens, you have to be the downer. There's always something wrong with it, no matter what it is. If it's something happy happens, something good happens, you're like,
It's because
oh
he has
no,
to
it can't
live
be
for
good
so
because
long.
I don't know.
Laughing
Sparrow,
in character. That's actually fucking hysterical.
you need to realize, Sparrow, that I am a halfling and we are blessed by Yondalar. I am a very, very lucky person, and you are standing here, right here with me. There's nothing is going to happen to you. I promise you, nothing is going to happen.
Sure. Okay. Absolutely.
Why are you so skeptical of everything? Doesn't it... do you ever have any fun?
I always have fun. I always sing. I
Yes,
always
but
play.
always
How-
such sad
How about
songs.
we go find some food and then put the sin in cynic?
I don't understand.
Why would we do that?
I don't know. I'm here to have fun.
Narbel, as you start to think of food, you see that parts of the map tend to light up.
Are there any names on the map that jump out at me?
There is it seems to be a stall that looks like it serves a hobgoblin delicacy, but you're very confused at why it would be at this festival, as it's not something that is considered kosher in most cultures. It's more of a luxury item as a hobgoblin.
Hey, does this read braised rat nuts to you guys?
It most certainly does not.
Huh. Okay.
Does it?
Does it?
No.
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Right.
I'm guessing it's like halfling shortbread or
See,
something.
that's why
Yeah.
I say there's something funny going on here.
What?
Nah, they'll
It's a
make
magic carnival that caters to everything you want. What could be bad here?
make a perception check. Narbel.
Oh, they've got
That
pies
was 12.
and dumplings and shepherd's pie. Oh my goodness. There's cake.
Yak's cheese.
You start to smell a wafting of stew that has been made from the freshest of meat and mushrooms and cave carrots and amaranth, and it's just sort of
You guys smell that stew?
Sparrow, do you smell
I,
that? Surely you can't still think this is bad.
Did the rest of us smell that?
you smell your favorite food. You are so drawn in by this smell.
I tell you what. I tell you
Narvel's going
what.
to start drifting in towards the thing while Sparrow's talking. Kind of like a cartoon character.
I'll watch you. Where are you going? Where are you going?
Food, I'm hungry.
Nobody,
Come get food.
does nobody ever listen to me when I... No.
You
were you
make
saying?
your way.
Sparrow, come on. Let's just get some food and then you can talk all your nonsense about how bad and doom and all the rest of
Suffering
it.
Sparrow.
You make your way through the crowd and you head towards this stall. It's made out of plank wood. It has a fire pit in the middle and it just has a cauldron that is bubbling and steaming, and you just see the drifting wafts of pink smoke. And it just smells amazing.
That's where the pink smoke's been coming from.
I guess I was wrong about the fungus.
Yeah,
And there
it's
is
not
a
pixies either.
tabaxi standing behind the cauldron. She is pure black with green eyes, and she's just stirring the pot.
Have
and
we ever
humming.
seen a tabaxi before?
It's not particularly common where you are and elsewhere, but it's not like you've never heard of a tabaxi.
Okay.
Hello, miss.
Hello.
I'm Narbel.
I'm
have some
Tom. Tom Hardley.
Tom Hartley.
I'm Sparrow that nobody listens to.
We play music and we listen. I mean,
Right, well, it's good to see you. It's lovely to have new blood here. What can I help you with this evening? Would you like some of the special?
check, is my
What is-
microphone working?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Sound-
It is
Is that
cool.
good,
Just-
Russell?
sorry, I saw a
Yeah.
notice come up.
Yeah, what is the special, by the way?
The special
Yeah.
is whatever you wish it to be. It's the magic of the stew.
Magic stew. Did you hear that? There's a magic
Yes,
stew
please.
and we're at a festival. Oh my god, Scandalous.
It's
I don't
lovely.
know about this, boys.
It's lovely to see you all here.
At last, somebody with some brains.
Just a question. How would you like to be paying for it this evening?
Sparrow, you've got money, don't you, Sparrow?
I've always
Excuse
got
us for
money.
a moment. I think Edith's gonna grab the hobgoblin and the halfling by the scruff of the neck and haul them back.
Hey, why? Hang
Sure.
on! Oh, stop it! What are you doing?
And she's gonna get down on her knees,
Edith.
hand on either one of their backs, and motioning for Sparrow to come over.
Yeah, he comes over.
Boys,
What's this all about? She was gonna
All
feed
right.
us.
listen, I'm a druid, and there's magic that you eat, and there's magic that you don't.
But that's in a
Never
pot.
eat-
Surely, if it's in a pot, you're supposed to eat it.
Edith's got her. I'm gonna punch you face on. We better listen.
Yep. These two are the brain trust, you can tell.
All right, then. Go on.
I've never seen food that made pink smoke. I'm not sure about this.
Well, what do you associate with pink smoke? I mean, I've never seen anything make pink smoke.
Well, our friend here associates it with mushrooms.
Oh yes, that's true.
I may have been lying about the
Well,
mushrooms.
but the thing is, mushrooms is food, right? I mean, you can eat mushrooms. There's nothing wrong with mushrooms. I mean,
Some of them.
Wow.
Some of them do strange things to your head.
well, that's true, but that might be kind of fun as well.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, how about this? How about we nominate someone to try it, and the rest of us watch?
Me.
You see another set of elven creatures, well, just elven people, wander up to the stew, and they take a portion, and they seem to pay for it, but not with gold, not with coin, with like little trinkets. One of them pays with 5 pieces of button. Another person comes up and just palms the hands and keeps going, and another one smiles and recites a poem and then walks away.
What are they doing? Sparrow, what are they doing?
Seems like they're bartering.
Bartering for pink soup? Is the soup itself actually pink? Like, what does it actually look like?
As soon as it leaves the cauldron, it's no longer the pink slush that you saw in the bowl.
Right, it becomes
It becomes food. It becomes
favorite food.
for the first one, it became a carousel of broccoli and mushroom and cheese. The next person who pulled it out, it became a piece of cake. The next person pulled it out, and it became a sandwich, which was like laid of tomatoes, cheese, lettuce, and then some form of meat. And as they wander off, they eat and they chatter and they continue off into the festival. And you see, as you watch from your vantage point, multiple people just coming and greeting the tabaxi, smiling, handing over some form of payment, and then wandering off with
Come on.
an array of food.
We've got to be quick. It's going to be all gone if we stand here like this. There's not going to be any left. Get in there, Narbel. Tell us what it's like. Go
Did
on.
the cat lady tell us her name?
She did not tell you her name.
Narbel.
Excuse me, miss.
Hello.
Can I give Narbel bardic inspiration?
Yes. What are you going to do to give him that inspiration?
Narbel. Oh. Do as best as you can, Narbel. Please don't die.
Nobel.
It looks like Oscar the
You'll
Senile
taste
has redeemed
it on
inspiration
your
for a
lips.
player character. Can you please tell us which character you are giving inspiration, Oscar the Senile? Anyway, yes, Russell, I'll accept that as inspiration to Narbel.
Thank you. Never to give an inspiration before. I've never played a bard before.
And Oscar the Senile has dedicated the inspiration thing to Narbel.
Huzzah!
Oh, doing his voiceover.
Excellent. Okay.
All right. So, those guys gave you stuff. How do we pay?
What would you like to pay?
That
What have you got to offer?
Narbel reaches up to one of his mutton chops and rips out a chunk of hair.
mutton chop, proudly grown.
I'm standing next to you, Narbel, holding your hand now.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Grown and cared for in such a wonderful way. This is an acceptable barter. And she pops it underneath the stall, brings out a bowl, ladles in the pink slop. What does it turn into?
It turns into like a similar to like the stew you mentioned, like marching stew, a nice, hearty, like infinite stew sort of thing.
She passes it to you and gives you a spoon.
Yes. Thank you. What was your name?
My name?
Yeah.
Oh, that is not something I freely give. But it is lovely to see you here.
Lovely to see you.
He,
What does it taste like,
Tom,
Narbel?
give her some. Can we eat some?
Come down here so I can see.
He squats and eats so Tom can see.
You two, come over here.
Right?
Can you make a
Edith is
constitution
looming
check,
over
please,
them.
Michael?
Constitution check.
Yeah.
Okay.
What does it taste like?
It is a 19.
It tastes amazing. It is.
Oh, this is way better than what we had on marches.
Right, that's it. I'm getting some.
Yeah, get some.
Excuse me. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. I can play a horn for you if you like. Or my friend
A
here,
horn?
Sparrow, is also very good. He's much better than I am. I mean, you should listen to him. He's probably the one that you want to listen to. I mean, he could probably play you songs all day. And may Yondala bless you, but I'd really love some of that soup, please.
Right. Well, show me what you've got. Show me your talent.
Well, I've got a number of different instruments here. I have a flute in my bag, and I take out a flute. I also have some drums over here. I take out quite a large set of drums that really shouldn't fit in my bag. And I've got a horn and a lute, a lyre. I did have a harp here somewhere, but I seem to have lost
A
that
lyre?
somewhere. Do you like the
I
lyre?
have not seen a lyre in a long time.
Very well,
Would
then.
would you mind if I had the lyre?
Would you like to play the lyre?
I would like the lyre.
You want my lyre?
Yes.
Or food?
Yes.
Well, does she want to make a persuasive check?
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Am I
She will
allowed
make-
to ask for that?
Yeah, you can if you want. That is a 17.
I suppose yes. You look after
So
it.
worth
though.
it.
I
So worth
really
it.
like this lyre, and okay.
She takes the lyre and sort of flits it in her hand, and she duplicates it, and she gives one back.
What did you just? You?
And she strums the chords with her
That's
fairy hands that sort of twinkle across with the claws.
that's not
And she-
just an illusion, is it? That you really did that.
Why would it be illusion?
Well, I mean, I can do certain things like that. I mean, I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. I mean, I don't want to brag or anything, but I have a little bit of magic power. You know, I mean, I know I'm just small and nobody really expects much from me, but
You have magic.
well, no, not really. Only a tiny little bit of magic. It's not much.
It is always good to see magic here. You'll fit right in. And she palms out and pulls a bigger ball than Narbel's and ladles it in, gives it to you. And as she gives it to you, what does it turn into?
It turns into a great big shepherd's pie, full of vegetables and special vegetables that only halflings tend to eat, and come from my local area. Yeah.
And also because of your beautiful lyre, I'll give you this. And she pulls out a flask of a pearl white liquid and gives it to you.
What is that?
That is a good question. One you will find out later, I assume.
What does it smell like?
It doesn't smell like anything. But the liquid is sort of pearlescent and it's ever shifting and just sort of moving around.
I see. Well, thank you very much. I didn't quite catch your name before.
I do not give my name freely, but it is good to see that you are here.
But I did
Enjoy
give
the
you-
festival.
I did give you something, though.
And you got twice what you offered.
That's
And you
true.
got the thing back.
Yes, that's true. Thank you very much for that, by the way. I did not expect to get my loot back. Sparrow, you should get some of this.
And she continues to just stir the pot.
Go and sit by Narbel.
Sizes and everything. It's what you do with it that counts.
Would you like some of this, Narbel? I'm not sure I can
Yeah.
eat all of it, to be honest with you. It's bigger than your bowl.
Oh, yeah, please.
I'll cut you off a piece. Here you go.
Thank you.
Share some of the stew.
Edith, are you going to get some?
You're
Not
big. You
sure.
must be hungry. Get food.
What do you think, Sparrow? She
Well-
seems pretty generous with the poor.
I'm still not hungry. The price is too high.
What are you talking about, Sparrow? The price is too high. What price? All you have to do is sing for her. Or I mean, I gave her my loot and she gave it right back to me. She made a copy of it. Did you see that?
I saw that.
What do you mean the price is too high? I mean, there was no price. Literally, she gave it back to me. It was the same. I mean, I take out my loot again, actually, and have a look at it. Check that it's the same loot.
Still the same.
Nothing's changed about it. There's no...
Nothing has changed.
Hell.
It is... You...
Nope, that's exactly the same
Give me an
loot.
investigation check, actually.
Here's Millie's name on the back of it, where she scratched it in when I was 12. 15 plus some shit.
15 plus some
yeah.
shit. You see that Millie's name, there's just the first three letters.
Wait a minute. Something has changed. This is not the same. Excuse me, ma'am. Ma'am, excuse me. I passed the food over to Narbel and...
Hi.
This is not right. I think you gave me the wrong one back.
Oh.
This is different. There's
She
something-
pulls out the other one, and you see the final three letters on her one.
Wait a minute. Where's my loot? Neither of these is my loot. Where did you put my loot?
I split it in two.
What? Does it still work? I try and play some notes and some chords.
It plays exactly the same as it did before. It's just been divided into two.
I don't suppose you can give me the other three letters of my sister's name on my loot so that I can read it. I mean, it means a lot to me that her name is there, Millie.
Right. Okay. What will you give me in return?
Well, I have a lot of things that you might like. Let me just have a look in my bag here and go through it for you. I take out my pouch and I look in my pouch. I've got some soap, some iron spikes, some torches. I don't know if you're interested in torches. A grappling hook, oil flask. Look, there's another loot. Alchemist fire, bedroll. You don't want that. I've been sleeping on it. It's a little bit whiffy. Ball bearings. I've got hundreds of these little things. About 1,000 of them,
bearings.
apparently. Candles. I've got candles. This one smells quite nice. Would you like that one? I got
A
that
candle?
from some elves, yes.
I'd like a candle.
Candle. There you go then. There
Thank you.
There's
And she takes the candle and she swipes her claws across the original lyre and pops it onto the other one, and the name is returned.
Are you sure you don't want a crowbar? I do have a crow and a pickaxe too. I mean, there's that shovel, hammer.
And she just sort of cradles the candle to her
Manacles.
and just sort of...
Where did I get those from?
She pops it down behind the thing and she continues to stir her stew.
So the three letters have returned to my loot, have they? Mm-hmm. Did you see that? Go back to Narbel. See,
Get it back.
I negotiated with her, and she fixed it.
You're very clever. And Edith takes a bite out of her rations.
Yeah.
As you are enjoying your gathered meals, you see just wandering folk wandering through, and off to the corner of your eye, there is a bunch of halflings just running around, milling and doing things, and one of them runs up to you. Right! Now,
Hello.
you look familiar. Where have I seen you before?
I don't know. Does he look familiar at all? He, she, they.
Absolutely not. They do not look familiar to you at all.
I don't think we've ever met before, but I'm Thomas Hardley. Very pleased to meet you. May Yondalar bless you. May you never thirst. May you never hunger.
Tom, it is good to see you. It is good to see you, my friend. We are of the same, so we are family. And I must say, you look like you need to enjoy the festivities. Did you get one of the brochures? Did you get a brochure? Would you like a brochure?
I would like
I will
it.
give you a brochure.
Yes.
And he pulls out his satchel and he pulls out a brochure. It seems to shimmer in the candle and lantern light, and he hands it to you. And as soon as you grab onto it, as soon as you look up to go see where he's gone. He's disappeared.
He didn't even give me his name and he disappeared like that. He's probably a wizard. You know, I can do that. I can disappear like that. Just like that. I can do that too, you know. I could probably get a job here, you know. That's a good idea. I would love to work at a
Maybe you
carnival.
belong here, Tom.
I've never thought of that. Working at a carnival. I could do it.
Edith, are you getting food?
Have you still got that pie I gave you?
Yeah.
I hope you didn't finish it all, because I would like some of that to have later. You shouldn't eat it all at once.
You've never been on a march before.
Well, I marched quite a long way with you and Edith and Sparrow. I mean, that was marching, wasn't it? We went for days and days.
Not quite the same as being part of an invading force.
I wouldn't want to be part of an invading force anyway. That's
No, me
just-
neither.
Well, okay. We need to have fun, Narwhal. We're at a carnival. We need to stop talking about all of these terrible things.
Yeah.
You two need to smile. For the name of Yondala, why won't you two smile? Have
As
some
you-
fun, Sparrow.
What?
I want to
I'm
play a
having
game.
fun.
As you think of fun and playing games, you see that various sections of the brochure seem to sort of light up.
Do you see that? Yes.
What kind of games do they have, Tom?
I hope they've got one where they can... I want to see you hit something with a hammer really, really hard. Or maybe cut down wood. Or, I don't know,
Wonder if
lift
I'd be
something
able to
heavy.
I wonder if I'd be able to use my own club.
Perhaps you can wrestle with somebody. Maybe there's another Goliath here you can wrestle with. Perhaps that would be interesting. I've never seen you fight a Goliath before. I've seen you kill a few
Another Goliath?
goblins and things, but
It's very rare that Goliaths will come down from the mountains.
Nudges her in the thigh.
Yeah,
Well-
what if it's a man?
yes, you might meet someone, Edith. You might meet him.
Meeting at a carnival. That'd be a
How
great story, wouldn't it?
romantic!
What a story you'd be able to tell. Are you going to invite me and Sparrow
you
to
wrestle
the...
him, he wrestles
I'll be able
you,
to turn
and
it
then
into a
take it by
song.
passion.
Sparrow and I, we can play at the wedding.
All right, right. So, do they have wrestling?
Norbel, you're kind of like a cleric, aren't you? Sort of like, kind of.
Yeah,
I mean,
kinda.
You're religious, right? I mean, you could
I
probably.
can definitely ceremony the hell out of that.
Yes, we can marry you, Edith, when you find him. I wonder
Right.
what his name's
well,
going to
let's-
be.
Let's find him.
As you look at the brochure, you see that there are various games lit up around in the map. You see that there is a place that looks just like a barrel that's shaped like an apple, and you see a humanoid figure bobbing out with an apple in their mouth and then bobbing back down. Another area, you see a snake sort of slither around and then bite its own tail and then swivel back in, and just this keeps transforming from being biting its tail in a circle and then twisting out and then twisting back in and twisting out. You see a long stretch of rope that seems to pull from either side to side. You see a various set of goblets that seem to be smoking in different colors. You see a lion roar and then change into a sheep, and then change into a lion, and then change into a sheep. You see a dartboard that has various pictographs of different objects around. You also see a ring type area where one person stands on one side and another person stands on the other side, and they look like they are preparing to fight.
That one's you.
That one. All right, let's go.
Go, Edith. Go, Edith.
You make your way over to where the brochure the map has taken you. And as you weave between the crowd, you see various people just laughing and disappearing and playing different games. You also see what looks like a tall structure, and someone is hitting it with a hammer, and it rings a bell. And the person standing next to him says, "Ah, lads, you did well!" and hands him a fistful of tickets. And
Now-
he wanders off.
Before you go, Edith, I want to give you the blessings of Yondala, just to make sure that you're going to be fine. Let me just make a quick prayer.
All right, she goes down on one knee,
I take her hand.
kneels her.
I'm not a cleric,
How's
I'm
her
not a
head?
paladin, I don't have any fucking blessing spells, but I'm gonna make a prayer anyway. Oh yeah, and I meant to tell you, I have this whistle around my neck. If you hear it, it sounds like this. That means that I'm in trouble.
Good to know. Good to know. Thankfully, you're not the type to get into trouble, right?
As you rock up to the ring, you see that there is a half-orc gentleman and a hobgoblin woman going at a fight. They seem to be circling each other, and there is a referee standing with a whistle and is saying, 1, Great. Fight. And they seem to just go at it. The half-orc takes a swing and the hobgoblin ducks under, shoves his elbow and twists around him, then goes to hit him, and the orc twists in that moment and then hits him in the head. You see various groups of the crowd all screaming different names. Make a perception check, please.
Is everybody making that, or just Edith?
Just the people that are at the ring who are paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah, we're watching. I guess.
14.
27.
Hell yeah.
Perception.
Just for my mind's eye, how does a hobgoblin compare to a half-orc? Like, height-wise?
Height-wise, the half-orc is... They're relatively on par, because half-orc has still got, like, a little bit of half in them, so there's probably, like, 6. Still in the 6-foot area, still relatively...
Okay.
Still very tall, still very built, but
Okay,
they're
so-
relatively even matched, if that makes sense.
Okay, so hobgoblins aren't weak.
No.
Okay.
I rolled a 16 on perception, and Barry rolled an 18 plus 4 is 22.
You see that various sides look like they've been placing bets, but instead of putting money down, they're putting tickets. The tickets seem to be an array of colours. There's a purple ticket, a green ticket, and a blue ticket.
What do you suppose those mean?
You also hear the names Darius and Darkus, and just being shouted at the people in the ring.
They must be the fighters, I suppose. Darius and Darkus, was it?
Yeah.
What do you think those tickets mean?
It would appear so, yes.
Darius doesn't sound like a goblin name, so I think that's the half-orc gentleman.
Oh, you're probably right there. All right.
Is there a attendant around? Sorry, the gentleman handing out tickets.
Yes.
Gonna wander up to him and ask about the tickets.
Yep. He is an elven gentleman with very long ears and a mint green bowler hat. He is wearing suspenders, and he is very, very excited to be taking tickets from people and shifting them out and just writing things down.
Just for the scene, is he wearing a shirt under his suspenders and pants, or is he like just shirtless and then suspenders is kind of like into his body?
He is wearing a shirt, but it is open.
Okay.
So there is no point to the suspenders or the shirt, really. It is window dressing. He is a very built gentleman, and he is excited, and he's wearing pants that are pinstriped in rainbow colors.
All right. Sir, can you tell me a bit more about the tickets and the betting and what are the odds?
You want to be taking tickets. You want in them on the journey? That's very good to see you, sir. Step right up. Would you like to make a bet on the fight?
Where do you get the tickets from?
Yeah,
The
where'd you get
tickets.
the tickets from?
The tickets, you get them from winning games, of course.
Oh, you have to win a game before you can get a ticket? So you can't just buy the tickets from anywhere.
No.
I could do you a little dance.
Why would you buy your place with a ticket? That is cheating. That is stepping above the board. No, you need to win the tickets
From the games.
from the games.
But, so you can't play this game unless you've got a ticket, but you have to play the game in order to get a ticket. Is that what you're telling us?
No, you can play the game without the ticket. This is for who is winning.
Oh, I see now.
This is a
was-
bet.
I was a little confused there.
Would you like to place a bet? Do you have any tickets?
We don't have any
Not yet,
tickets.
not yet. Soon.
Soon.
We'll be right
Soon.
back.
Very good. Very
Okay,
good.
Edith. All right, you need to enter this fight. Then maybe the next one, if you can.
Should we go play some other games and then come back when we have tickets, and then you can bet on me when I'm fighting?
Yeah.
Yes, that's probably a good idea. Right, what else can we play? Excuse me, sir.
Aye.
Can you tell us what's probably the easiest game around here?
The easiest game.
Yes.
Why would you like to play the easiest game?
Well, because we want to
It's-
get some tickets so we can bet on our friends, so that when she plays and she wins, we'll be able to make some sort of profit of that. Makes sense?
It does make sense. That is a masterful vision. That is a very good plan. All right. The easiest games you see on your map that you've got there. I assume you have one.
Yes.
Very good. There is one called apple bobbing.
I saw that.
There is-
Yes.
One that is called grape darts. There is
Darts.
also a game called Drink the Drink.
Drink
Very,
the drink.
very easy game. Does not take a lot of skill. You
Let's
just
do that.
drink the drink in front of you.
That sounds like the easiest one out of all of those, don't you think? Drink the drink. I think we can probably do that. Apple bobbing.
I could use a drink
hair
after
wet.
this too.
Drink the drink it is. Come on.
Right. You make your way around the crowd as you still see them cheering. You see Varius, the hobgoblin, do a right uppercut, and the half-orc goes down, and the referee is going in and going 1, 2, and then the half-orc gets up and they keep going.
That looks like it probably really hurt.
Yeah, that hurt a bunch.
And the crowd goes wild, and more people rush at the elven gentleman and just thrust tickets into his hands.
Sparrow, do you think that hurt? Do you
Of
think
course
he's...
it hurt. That's how you prove that you're a hero.
Oh my goodness.
You were right, Sparrow. You've been really quiet.
I'm looking to see if they've got a bard here.
Make a perception check, Barry.
Okay.
I'll roll that for you. That is a 13 plus perception is 4, so 4 plus 17.
17. You can hear music. You know that there's music coming from somewhere, but you can't see where it's coming from.
Okay. I go and search.
Okay, are we splitting the party, or are you...
Oh, wait, do you want to go with... Where are you going, Sparrow?
I'm gonna look for music.
For music? Well, there's music coming from everywhere, but we were going to play Drink the Drink. Do you want to come with us?
I don't want to hang out.
Okay. As Sparrow deviates from the party and starts to go in search of music, the three of you arrive at a stall, and it's set up like a table, and there's various sets of goblets stretch out, and they all look the same, except as you watch, there is what looks like sorry, thinking of races, a tabaxi that straddles up and goes, this one, that one, and the person who's running the game, all right, and how many do you bet? 5. All right, 5. And she waves her hands across the goblets, and at least 3 of them disappear, not including the one that he picked.
Edith, can you pick me up? I can't see over the table properly. On your shoulder, please. Yeah, that's better, thank you. Oh.
And the tabaxi is very excited by the fact that he picked a correct goblet. He goes, yes, I did it. I did it. And the person running the game goes, all right, do you wish to stay with this goblet, or would you like to change it? Same one. How many would you like to bet? 6. And she goes, very well. And she flicks her hand across the goblets, and 4 more disappear, including the one that he was guessing. And he goes, no! I beg of you, I picked the right one. That is not in the cards for you today. And she hands him 11 tickets. And he wanders away.
He got 11 tickets and he lost. How does that work?
He must have had some and then lost some.
Oh, I see. Yes, that does
Must
make
be
a
like
lot
a
of
net
sense.
win.
I think I can understand that. Excuse me.
Hello?
How does this work?
How does it work?
Yes.
Right. Well, as you can see, there is an array of goblets.
Yes. You got to pick one, is that right?
Yes, you pick one.
And then what
And-
happens?
Well, if your goblet is the last one standing, you get to drink it.
Oh, I see. Well, it's you, Narbal. You're going to drink it, right? Or are you drinking it?
I'll do this one. All right,
Okay.
cool.
I wish Sparrow was here to see this.
How many would you like to bet?
What am I betting?
Tickets.
We don't have any tickets. They
That's
told
fine.
us to come over here, and if we won a game here, we would get tickets. How are we supposed to get tickets if all the games cost tickets to play?
Oh no, you're that's the thing with this game. You're betting to see how many you would get.
How many you would get? So you don't
Yes.
lose tickets. If
You gain tickets.
I see. Oh, that makes sense. All right, then. We'll go Narwhal.
10.
Have a go.
10 tickets.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Wait. If we can't lose tickets, why are we betting for 10? Why don't we bet for 100 or 1,000 or something like that?
1,000.
How about 1,000
What would we
tickets?
do with 1,000 tickets?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure we could do something. We can give them to our friends. We can make a lot of friends with 1,000 tickets. Imagine. I mean, we can give them to
That's a
everyone.
good point.
Everyone would be
It's-
very happy.
What are the tickets worth?
Worth.
What are the tickets worth?
Entries into the lottery.
The lottery.
Oh, there's a
Of
lottery.
course.
If we get 1,000 tickets, we're bound to win the lottery.
All right, 1,000 tickets.
1,000.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a...
Wow. Which goblet?
That one.
All right.
I'll just turn the
You
music
point
down a
to
bit.
a goblet that is
The middle one.
the middle one.
Yeah.
Okay. Jojo says the sound effect is a bit loud, very Wii Sports.
I
Yeah,
bumped it down
cool,
at my
thank
end.
you.
Michael, I've bumped it down at my end.
Okay, cool.
I figured out how.
Somewhere in the middle, Michael.
Yeah, just there are 3 goblets, right?
There's about 10.
10. Okay, cool. I'm going to. I'm just gonna pick the 6th one then.
The 6th one.
Yeah.
Okay.
6th from the left.
6 from the left.
Greetings, Vancouver by night.
She waves her hand, and 2 goblets disappear, not including the one that you picked.
Good. That's good. That's good.
I'm gonna stick with that one. I got a good feeling about him.
You're gonna stick with that one.
Yeah.
Okay. She waves her hand, and the goblet right next to it disappears, but your goblet is still in the game.
Okay.
Oh,
Sticking with it.
Sticking with it
Yeah.
for 1,000 tickets.
1,000 tickets.
1,000 tickets.
1,000 tickets. Come on, Norvell, you can do it. You can do it.
Okay, there's still 6 left. She waves her hand,
I'm so nervous.
and all of the goblets disappear.
No! What? Stop! Oh, Norvell, come on!
It's unlucky. But that's okay.
All right,
Would you like
Narbel,
to try again?
Let me try. I'm a halfling.
And she hands you.
I'm very lucky.
She hands you 10 tickets,
Thank you.
and they are blue.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, you go next, Tom.
I'll try. Can I have a go at this?
You sure can.
I'm very lucky. You know, a halfling's very lucky. Our clan is known to be of very great luck. Yondala has blessed us, you know that. Did they bless you?
Who is that?
Oh, you don't know about Yondala?
No.
Oh. Well, Yondala, it's probably not a good time. All right, let's try this ticket business. All right, so what do I have to do here? I've got to choose one of these here goblets, is that right?
Correct. And the 10 goblets reappear.
Look at that. All right, I'm going to choose this one.
This one.
This one here, yes.
Okay. She waves her hand, and 6 of the goblets disappear, but your one remains.
Sound is still overpowering the voices. Okay,
Uh-oh.
how about now, Jordan?
Technical difficulties.
It's just the sound a little bit high, I think.
Someday
That is
when
better.
we're making 100 money, we're gonna have a studio with people who do this for us.
Yes.
That'd be amazing. Wait. She waves her hand, and 6 of the goblets disappear, but your one remains with the other 4.
Yes.
this-
See, I told you.
Are you sticking with your goblet?
Of course I'm sticking with my goblet.
Okay. She waves her hands, and 3 of the goblets disappears, but your one remains.
Yes. Yes, see, Narbel, I told you.
There you go. Drink the drink.
Do I have to drink it, or can I give it to Narbel to drink?
Well, you're the one who
No,
played.
you want it.
Oh. Okay. I have a sniff. Does it smell like something?
Make an investigation check.
An investigation check. Well, it so happens that I have precisely +4. And that is a 19.
A 19.
Yep.
It sort of smells like static electricity. It smells like when you've got two dryer sheets and you pull them apart. That is the smell that whiffs into your nose.
Like ozone or something.
Yeah. It doesn't really have a smell. It's sort of, you have that distinct feeling that it smells like if two fresh towels had been separated. It's that static.
I put my tongue in it just to taste it.
It tastes a little bit irony.
That tastes a little bit funny. Are you sure this is okay to drink?
Of course. We would not serve it if it wasn't.
Yeah, I suppose so. That must be true. I knock it back.
You feel it go down your goblet, your gullet, sorry, not your goblet. And it feels warm and just sort of like prickly, like a ball of electricity is just falling and going down into your stomach. And you sort of stop for a moment and you feel sort of funny. And then you feel like you're about to either fart or burp.
Well, I put my hand on Narbel's arm and fart and burp.
You disappear and reappear about 5 feet to the left.
What's in that drink?
Ooh, wait a minute. What the? Ooh, that was quite strong. Ooh, what happened?
Congratulations. You have the ability to teleport short distances for the next 24 hours.
Oh my. How do I make it work?
Well, that's for you to find out.
Wait a minute.
You disappear and reappear 5 feet to the left. Every time you attempt to burp, you vanish and then reappear, and then vanish and then reappear.
Oh, hey, goodness. Did you see this? This is amazing. Narbel, do we get any tickets for that?
You do.
Was it 1,000?
You get 8. And she hands you 8 purple tickets.
That's 18. And yours are nicer color than mine.
That's not 1,000 tickets, Narbel. We bet 1,000.
What are the tickets worth? Why are his blue and mine purple? Sorry, his purple, mine blue.
Aren't they pretty?
Yes.
Would you like to play?
Come on, Edith, you do it. You go.
I don't know. I feel like we should put Edith in that match now that we got these tickets to bet on her with.
Actually, that's a good point.
Okay, I'm just going to leave you here for a moment and we're going to whoosh over to Sparrow, who is trying to find some music. Barry, can you roll investigation for me, please?
Yep.
His investigation check is 19.
19. You hear the music coming from lots of different places at once, but you key in on a certain instrument. You're wanting to find a bard, you need to find this particular instrument.
Yeah.
And you hear the sound of a lute playing, and you follow it throughout the crowd. Can
Yep.
you make a perception check for me, please? Russell, perception check, please, for Barry.
That was a natural 6 plus 4 is 10.
10. You seem to follow around the crowd. You're just spying. You're trying to find the location of this music.
Yeah.
And you see off to the corner near an alley a gentleman who's cloaked, but it's a guitar, and he seems to be strumming, and he's completely covered. He's completely covered in black cloth. Even his face is shadowed, and his hands are gloved in this black leather, and he is strumming his lute in the corner of the festival.
Okay. All right. He goes a little closer to him. Evening, friend.
The shade doesn't seem to notice you as he just continues to play and nod to the music. As you get closer, can you make another perception check for me, please? Sorry, Russell.
Not so flash. It was a natural 2 plus 4 for 6.
You see that the darkness seems to go over his face, and it's like he's wearing a dark mask, and he's just strumming, and he's not paying attention. And the only reason you assume it's a male is because his facial structure is very rigid and stuck, and it's like he's a statue, but he's strumming and playing.
I strum with him.
He looks up, cocks its head, and then strums again.
Then I put an extra bit of music into it, like he's strumming and then I strum, but I put extra guitar moves into it, so to speak.
Roll a performance check for me, please.
That is a dirty 20.
Dirty 20?
Yep.
You see that the shade is mirroring your movements, and anything that you play, he starts to play. And as you pick up, he picks up. And as you slow down, he slows down. And as you start to move with the guitar, the shade seems to be doing the same thing as you until the masked figure snaps up, cocks its head, and then drifts backwards into the alleyway, into the darkness, away from the festival.
We are not going with him. I go looking for the others, because by now they should be in a lot of trouble knowing them.
Okay.
But I play music as I walk through and sing, you know?
Come on, I haven't whistled yet.
You reconvene with them as they enter back to the fighting arena.
Okay.
All right, so we're putting everything on Edith.
Well, do you think we should put it all in one fight? Or what if?
I give her Spartic inspiration.
Spartic inspiration.
Spartan inspiration?
Whatever they call that inspiration.
Bardic inspiration. Okay, cool.
All right, I'll go first. Sir,
Aye.
sir,
Aye.
10 on the big lady.
Yeah.
On the big lady. Is she fighting?
Yeah.
Okay.
What are the rules?
Wait, how do we sign her up? Do we need to sign her up first?
Actually, that's a good point. I didn't think to ask about that.
Excuse me, somebody. How do we sign up our friend here to fight in this arena? Is there
Right, you want to sign up for the game?
Yes. Well, she does. Is that right, Edith?
You're gonna kick 100 asses.
All of
Right,
them.
well, it looks like we've got an opening at the moment if you'd like to take a step into the ring, madam.
Yes.
I'd love to. What are the rules?
There are no rules. Just don't die.
Just don't die. Wait a minute.
Does Bardic Inspiration stack? Can I give her a Bardic Inspiration as well?
I don't believe it stacks.
Okay, so I won't do it then. Okay.
All right. As you step into the arena, you see that you have been paired against a Goliath.
Oh,
one
feel your courage.
Is a gentleman Goliath. He is about 6'5".
Edith, don't kill him. He might be the one.
He has grey skin and this war type makeup that is black across the eyes that drift down one side. He has a sort of lightning-esque scar that speckles down his arm, and he stands into the ring, plants his feet, and says, "It is nice to make your acquaintance."
It's nice to make yours. All right, so I assume this is not a weapons fight, so she'll probably leave her stuff with her friends.
The referee stands between you, and he is a halfling with curly black hair, with a whistle into one side of his mouth that's not quite fully in, but is attached to a ring around his neck. And he has a checkerboard shirt, which is black, white, and grey, and green. And he stands between you and looks up because he is very short. All right, I want a nice clean game between the two of you. Right, there is a couple of rules before we think. It is first blood. The first one of you to draw blood wins the match. There is no biting. There is no clawing. There is no weapons of any kind other than the physical weapon, which is your bodies, your fists, and your feet. Is that understood?
Understood.
Good. Now, have you signed your life away and signed the declaration that if anything happens to you, it's fine?
No.
Very good. Let's start. And and he makes his way, walking backwards to the ring, pops up onto one of the little ropes around it, and blows his whistle. And I would like you to roll initiative, Joe.
All right.
Go,
And
Edith!
That's an 8.
I'm gonna
Hey.
cast Thaumaturgy on Tom. So every time he yells for Edith, it's like 3 times louder.
Can you cast thaumaturgy on other people?
You manifest a minor wonder assigned supernatural power. You create one of the following magical. Your voice. Sorry, no, you're right. It's my voice. So yeah, whenever I'm yelling for Edith, it's 3 times louder.
Okay. I rolled a 2, so you get to go first.
Ah, all right.
And the Goliath just says, ladies first.
This is
Hang
quite
on, I
funny
gotta mute
because
myself.
yeah.
Gotta mute myself. Hang on.
All right. So she's going. She's not quite sure how to. Well, she probably sure how. Joanna's not sure how to start a fight.
Can I message her? Go on, just hit him! This is a message
Punch
into
him.
your ear.
Edith had a mother
Alright.
left,
So she's gonna go up
and
with
then a
her.
right. It's true.
She's just gonna go for a
Go on, Edith!
feint and then uppercut.
A feint and then
then-
uppercut.
Yeah.
Okay, roll to hit.
Yes, yes, do a combo like that. Yes, go on, get in there. Hit him, hit him.
Strike.
He's exposed.
It's a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Roll
A
the
hit, a very
damage.
palpable hit.
Oh, that's interesting. I've never had this before. It says undefined. It's just an automatic 6.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
that make sense?
it's just because you're not really rolling for damage. You just do 6 damage based on your strength.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
So you roll your hit and you do 6 damage. The Goliath seems to take it, and then he rolls up, and then you manage to do another hit, and he comes back up, and then he's going to roll to sort of uppercut under your chin.
All right.
What is your armor class?
What is my armor class? 14.
12, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He hits.
All right.
Okay, and he hits you clear in the jaw and then sort of wanders back and then goes around and is going to try again. 9, 14. Oh, he beats it, beats. He gets you, and he's just going to try and hit your jaw again. Can you roll a dexterity throw for me, please?
Yes, I can. Dexterity. Ah, it's not my thing, but I got a 17.
Yeah.
You manage to tilt your head slightly, and instead of hitting you in the jaw, he swipes up, and it just grazes the side of your cheek. It is now your turn. Roll to hit.
Remember, you have bardic
Right.
inspiration from Sparrow. You can add a d6 to any roll.
Ah, right. Okay. Can I roll that? Do I have to roll that before, or?
Don't know, actually. Hang on, I'll check.
I'll let you roll it after if you want to.
All right. Very good. Okay. So Edith's going to say that's a very nice hit. I didn't realize that I'd be seeing Goliaths in the valley. And then she will go to hit him again.
It can be rolled after the roll, but before you've been told the result or the outcome by the Dungeon Master.
All right.
Okay,
That's a dirty 20.
that hits. Where are you hitting him?
I think she'll. Well, it's first blood, isn't it? So I guess.
Hit him in the
Smartest place
nose! In the nose!
Yeah, it's smartest place to be in the face.
Okay. He's gonna roll a.
I can't watch.
So he's
Sparrow.
probably not the one.
You go to hit him in the nose, and you manage to hit him directly next, but he also just manages to just tilt his head slightly to the side. The crowd is really exciting. They seem to be screaming, Edith, Edith, Edgar, Edgar. And it's just is these people just sort of fighting and screaming. And he is going to try and sort of paralyze you by hitting both of your ears. See if that will happen. That is 11. Does a 16 hit?
I think it does, because armor class 14.
Okay, roll a dexterity for me.
Dexterity. That's a 4.
He manages to whip your ears and you feel a little bit dazed. It is now your roll, but you're gonna roll with disadvantage.
Right, very good.
Caitlin,
Mm-hmm.
so
right.
seeing him hit dear Edith, can Narbel use his bonus action Fey Gift feature?
What does it do?
It does one of 3 things, but what I think he'd want to do is use Spite. Until the start of your next turn, the first time the creature you help hits a target with an attack, that attack has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes within the next minute.
Sure.
So yeah,
You need to try and do it stealthily, so I'm going to tell you to roll sleight of hand.
Okay.
Because otherwise you would be interfering with the match.
That's fair. Oh, there's a 6.
The halfling on the ropes comes over and sees that you're about to cast a spell and just whacks your hand with his whistle that he's taken off, and he swings it. No interfering with the match!
Oh, sorry.
There will be no tampering. Edith rolled a hit.
All right. That's a 27 to hit.
That definitely hits.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, she'll just cross.
You cross and you manage to dick and dive right underneath his arm, and you manage to whammy him in the nose, and he sort of reels back, and blood splurts out across the mat.
Yes.
And the halfling comes over to you, and he realizes that he can't quite reach your hand, and he then goes over to the other side of the ring, grabs a stool, brings the stool over, stands on top of the stool, then raises your hand in the air. We have our victor! Edith!
Yes.
Yeah.
I told you could do it, Edith. I told you. See, Sparrow. Look what she did.
He was big enough to kick at least 3 asses.
Do you want to do it again, Edith?
Maybe we better take a little break and go find
Sparrow's
find
here.
Sparrow?
We found
Sparrow's
Sparrow.
here.
He's with us.
I'm
Yeah, he
here.
came back during the
I'm
match.
here.
Edith, are you gonna marry him?
I was going to ask you that. We can do it right
don't
here, you
know.
know. I mean, Narbel can do the
I
ceremony.
made his nose bleed. I don't know.
You see... Can you roll perception for me, please, guys?
Yes.
Tom gets
11.
a 22, soft 22. Sparrow gets a...
Edith's still a
Soft
bit
20.
dazed. She rolled a 10.
Tom notices that the elven bookie seems to be handing Edgar a fistful of tickets.
Wait a minute, what's going on over there? Look.
See anything?
Excuse me, coming through, excuse me.
Oh, wait, Tom, wait.
What?
Just that-
They're
just think
cheating.
about
There's
this.
something going on here.
Yeah, there's something going on.
Well,
When
let's...
we win,
Yes.
we don't get as many tickets.
What, are you supposed to
people
lose? What are these tickets even good for right now? I haven't seen them being any good for anything so far. I mean, can we actually use these tickets for something or what?
The lottery.
The
But we
lot-
don't know what the prize is.
Well, yeah, look, all we can do is ask.
Yes. Well, go on, Edith. You want to go and ask them? You're the winner here. They should be giving you tickets. You should make sure they give them to you. I'm right
All right.
here if you need me.
Moral support.
All right. So I guess Edith will approach the fellow who gave Edgar the tickets and kind of just look at him expectantly.
Can I help you?
What's the winner get?
The winner?
Yes. What's my prize?
Right. You won.
It looks like you're forgetting something there, yes.
What would you like?
1,000 tickets.
I'd like to know what the lottery prize is.
The lottery? I see. The person who wins the lottery, well, the multiple people that win the lottery, they go forth and they are treated like kings.
Kings.
And queens.
Well, that does sound quite good, doesn't it?
For how long?
That sounds like a pretty good time.
You will be the guests of honor at the feast tonight.
Oh, there's going to be a feast. Did you hear that?
Whenever I
Sparrow!
like this stew, it's gonna be great.
Sounds all
Sparrow,
right.
get over here!
But as though you want something because you won, I can give you this. And he pulls out a metal chain that has a coin attached and hands it to you. And on one side of the coin there is a lion's head, and on the other side of the coin there is a snake that is curled around and biting its own tail.
That's very nice.
I've
Thank
seen
you.
that image before.
I'm still suspicious.
What are you
I
suspicious
guess she'll
of?
put it on because it's like a medal.
Well, they say you go to a
Thank you
dinner,
very
right?
much.
Are you the dinner?
Why would you say such a thing, Sparrow?
When
Here
you
are
put the
just
necklace
being negative
around
again.
your neck, Joe, it feels sort of warm and tingly, and then you shoot up another foot.
Edith, Jordan has a question for you in chat.
Whoa,
All right.
whoa.
I just got taller.
Holy shit.
Sweet. All right.
Okay.
When it's a good point, he says. Good time.
He's asking if Edith is going to marry Sparrow.
I don't know. I'm not sure how well Edith and Sparrow get along. Because Sparrow's an elf. And I think she's a bit freaked out by the fact that he lives so long.
Is there anything else you would like to do? There seems to be another two people who have gone into the ring and are fighting, and there's more betting going on.
I'm hungry again.
And you notice that your 10 tickets are no longer in your possession that you bet, Michael. You don't get those back.
Wait. Hey,
Gonna go to the guy. So I bet 10 tickets, and my friend won. So don't I get those back and more?
Why would you get them back?
Because he won.
So what was I betting for? What do I get?
You're betting to lose your tickets.
That's ridiculous. Why would you? Oh my God. You're,
So-
that's very funny. Okay, now give over the tickets. Come on.
I'm sorry, you want tickets?
Well, we didn't
Yes.
bet on them for nothing, did we? I mean, we wouldn't be giving them away. Why would anyone do that?
yeah.
Okay.
That would
And
be a
he
very
goes-
strange thing to do, wouldn't it? To
He
just-
goes into his bag and he pulls out 15 tickets and gives them to you, and these ones are pink.
Why are they pink?
Oh, they're pretty, aren't they?
They are pretty, but why are they pink?
Because they're pretty.
I suppose so. Does
Thank
the
you.
color mean anything? Because I noticed there's like pink ones and purple ones and blue ones. Are they different?
Only in the eye of the beholder.
Oh, I see. Oh well. What should we do now?
I don't know. Other than games and food, what else can we do here?
What did,
These people confuse me.
what did you find, Sparrow, when you went off by yourself? Did you go to the
Oh,
bathroom?
I found a person that was a bard, dressed in dark, more like a shadow, really,
What?
who copied me.
So like a mime bard.
A shadowy bard, a dark, shadowy bard,
That sounds very suspicious, Sparrow.
who copied my every move.
Are you sure you weren't just looking in the mirror?
No, I'm not a dark, shadowy bard. I do admit I do some strange things in my time.
Hanging out with us.
He didn't. He
Hang
didn't
on,
look like that,
hang
did
on,
he?
hang on.
At Narbel points at Sparrow's shadow.
Maybe it was, friend. Maybe it was. Indeed.
Sparrow, come here for a minute. Come over here, please.
Yes.
Put my fingers on his forehead.
Is this gonna hurt?
Just reading his temperature. Can I make a
It's normal.
medicine check?
You can make a medicine check it if you'd like.
All right.
I'm telling you, he was, and he went back down the alley into the darkness, and I didn't follow him.
That's
Why
a 10
not?
on my medicine check.
What is
Unless
that taking you to the
Little
bar?
warm, little sweaty, relatively normal.
Wipe the sweat off.
Unless he is the darkest side of me.
Where
that's
do you
just
think we
silly.
are, Sparrow? This is a festival.
And
With
As you're
magic
having this
all around it.
conversation, you see that some of the lights start to blink. And they seem to shift down the lanterns as though they're beckoning you to follow for something else. And you see the crowd seems to mill towards the blinking lights.
can Edith still see Edgar?
He make a perception check.
Perception. That's a 22.
You sort of see he sort of wandered off into the crowd, and you can sort of he's quite tall, so you can sort of see the visions of his head just a little bit above some of the rest, and he seems to be walking towards another one of the stalls.
Right.
What do you think
It's
those
all right with
lights
you
are?
fellas. I'm going to see if I can catch up with Edgar.
I wanna see
Okay.
this. I wanna
Do you
watch
guys
this.
want to? Oh yes, actually, let's go watch this.
I'm
Right.
going
So she's going to
with,
try to
Stealth.
catch up with Edgar.
Stealth.
I'm going with
Can I
Are
make,
you gonna stealth? You just gonna walk over.
I'm making a
She'll-
stealth
she'll-
check.
Okay.
Still to follow.
Edith's not going to stealth because she can't.
Well, we're stealthing
But she will
behind
take
you.
off the medallion and tuck that away in her pack.
I'll
shrink.
follow
Shrink,
Edith.
yeah.
Flat 20. Placid 20.
21.
You fade into the crowd. Edith does not notice that you are following her.
So do I catch up with him?
You do.
Right. I shall tap him on the shoulder.
He turns to look at you, and Miss Edith.
Arabelle, can you hear them?
Yes,
Yeah,
Edgar.
they're talking.
Have you fought here plenty?
No, this is my first time.
Do you think he likes
How
her?
is it? What are you doing in the valley?
Flirting.
Am I in the valley?
Well, I believe so. I came from that mountain over there, and I was heading over.
As you point, Joe, to where you think the mountain is,
Yeah.
you see that the sky is sort of a wash of that pink and blue and green smoke, and different sparks are flying, and you can't actually see any landmarks.
Oh,
It's like you're encapsulated in a bubble of just bright lights and smoke and fireworks.
oh. Never mind. What are the tickets for? Why do we want them?
They're for the lottery.
Right.
God,
And-
flirting is really boring.
Would you like my tickets? You did fight very, very well. You can have my tickets if you would like them.
He's giving her his tickets. He must really like her.
I know I could hear a lot better if you lot would shut up.
Shh.
Would you like something for them?
What have you got?
What have I got? What do you need?
I need for nothing, really. I would suffice for a kiss.
For a what?
They're gonna...
A kiss on the hand.
But
She
who's going to
takes his
kiss
hand
who?
and she kisses it.
And he, with his other hand, sort of brings your chin up, smiles, and then gives her the 20 tickets and says, "Thank you, Miss Edith." And he wanders off back into the crowd.
Edith, it happened!
Now find in your possession that you have about 50 tickets in various colors. The majority of them are pink.
Edith, what happened?
I'm not really sure. That was the strangest exchange. But-
Why'd you kiss him?
It was a strange sort of barter. I
What?
got more tickets.
Did he not
But-
like it or something? Why did he leave? Surely you should have gone and had a drink or something after that.
Is
I don't
Goliath
know,
courting
but-
normally like that?
Honestly, I don't know what Goliath courting's like. There weren't any men around when I was living in the village.
Oh.
But he seemed really strange. He doesn't
That's-
remind me of
that's very
any Goliath
sad,
I'd ever
you know?
known.
Do you want me to go and get him?
No,
I'll go and get him.
no, please don't.
No? Why not? Well,
If you had to point in the direction of where we came,
we came from over the... Oh, wait a minute.
Narbel points in the opposite direction.
Ooh. Well, we came along that road there, around that tent, and there was those stalls there, and there's the lamppost.
yeah, but beyond the tents and the
there's-
stalls.
Well, we must have come from... Because we came in from over there, but it's dark. I can't see much at night time, you know.
Right.
You'll be able to see it in the morning, no doubt. Where are these fireworks coming from?
Should we go with the
Yes,
crowd, see
Sparrow.
what's going on?
Sparrow, stop umming and ahhing and say what you're going to say.
I can't find where we came in. You're wrong. It wasn't from that direction. It was from...
Can I make a survival check to determine what direction we came in?
Everything looks the same.
Ah, that's a 12.
Everybody's heading over there. Look where the lights are dimming and they're popping up like that. They're making a
You
little...
have no idea where you came in. In fact, you don't even know how long you've been here.
The trail goes that way. Look,
I
everyone's
told
going
you
there.
lot not to come here, but no, you didn't listen.
What were we supposed to do? Ignore the carnival? Haven't you been having fun, Sparrow? Of course you haven't.
No, I haven't been having fun because I'm suspicious.
What are you
And it
suspicious
turns out
about?
I was...
I think Michael is frozen.
Either that or
I
he's
think maybe he is.
really frightened of something.
Oh,
Maybe
Are we
somebody
gonna
just
f-
broke into his house and they're like holding a gun at him.
potentially. Jojo has decided to set the
Busy
deceit.
chase.
Oh,
Whoop, whoop, whoop. There he is. Michael, do a thing. Do something.
you're back now.
Do something that involves moving your head and arms so we can tell if your camera's working and stuff.
I think he just blinked and it got stuck.
Yep. You're frozen, Michael, if you can hear us. Let me check out the Zoom, see where we're at.
I told you lot. I do. Hello, Michael.
Well, we're here now.
Come in, Michael. Michael.
Okay, I think while we uno momento por favor, while we wait for Michael,
Yep.
I think we will. I think he's reloading. I think he needs to exit and then come back. Jojo has decided to set a DC for something.
Oh,
So the next roll, the DC will be 10.
All right, our
okay.
name tags are all a little bit off right now, but that will reset itself when Michael comes
That's
back.
fine. Hopefully. Fingers crossed it comes back to the same
Yes.
situation. Oh, he is.
See, nobody ever listens to me, and look what trouble we're in.
He says, sorry guys, Zoom crashed. All good.
all right.
That happens.
Rejoin when.
Get us out of this one then, Sparrow, and we'll nominate you the leader.
Just for story's sake, as Narbel is looking around trying to work out where you guys came from, he seems to get himself quite dizzy, and he's just sort of spinning and turning and trying to work out where it is, and he ends up sort of fainting.
Oh, I guess
Narbel.
Edith will catch him.
Narbel, can I make a
And-
medicine check?
Yep, make a medicine check.
fail.
He's sleeping. He's tired. He just wanted to take a naps.
Edith, what do you think's going on?
Should I make a strength check to see if I can throw him over my shoulder?
Sure.
All right.
Sparrow.
Oh, that's a 7. He's a chunky hobgoblin.
He is a chunky hobgoblin.
Do you need a hand with that?
Ooh,
Edith, do you need a hand
he's
with
no
that? Sparrow can
he's
help
no
you.
halfling.
Sparrow can help you.
What?
Go on, Sparrow, help her. Carry Norbel. I can't do it, obviously. I mean, look at me. I'm tiny.
She's way up there, and I'm...
Just help her pick up Norbel. You can't leave him lying here in the street. That's not very nice, is it?
You take his feet. I'll take him under the arms.
Okay, I got it.
Let's
I've got
move.
his feet.
Over here, off the road. Come this way.
Boy.
Between
boy,
these tents over here.
Next time we pass the stream, remind him to clean his feet, will ya?
Is there anybody going past?
Yes, you notice that as the lights were blinking and flickering out, the area that you're in is starting to dim, and the crowd is heading towards where the bright lights are.
Excuse me. Hello, somebody. Anyone?
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Where's everybody going? What's down there?
The lottery's about to start.
Oh, the lottery. Oh, the lottery's about to start. We don't want to miss the lottery. You lot. We need to get Norbel down there. There's a lottery and we've got tickets. And I want to know, for one, if we won anything. Don't you?
I don't know. If they're giving losers all the tickets, I'm not sure if this is the prize I want to win.
Oh, why are you two like this? Why did Norbel faint? Why couldn't it have been you?
I don't know. She's got a good point, you know.
As you see the crowd passing by, you notice that there is a faun with a wheelbarrow, and he seems to be making a beeline for you.
Hello.
Hello!
Can we help you?
No, but I thought I could help you.
Oh, well.
Seems you've had some trouble with your friend.
We have had some trouble with him. He is a little tired and needs a bit of a lie down. Yes.
Right. Well, how about I trade you this wheelbarrow?
For my friend?
No! For tickets. The lottery's about to start.
You want tickets for a wheelbarrow?
No, I'm going to give you the wheelbarrow and some tickets.
Excuse me, wonderful person. We'll help him. We're doing fine, aren't we?
Yes.
Tell you what, I'll give you the wheelbarrow and you can have my tickets. And he just sort of drops the wheelbarrow and drops the tickets and then scurries off towards where the crowd is.
He seemed quite keen to get rid of those tickets,
Everybody's giving us tickets.
They seem quite keen to get rid of their tickets, don't they?
Yes.
You, Sparrow, you notice that there is about 20 tickets in your lap, and they are blue.
Can I investigate these tickets?
Sure, roll investigation.
I think we should get rid of them.
That is a 19.
19?
Yep.
You notice that all of the tickets that you have in your hand have your name written on them.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Stop, everyone stop. Look at this. Did you see this?
Including the ones that Edgar gave me?
The ones that Edgar gave you have your name written on them now, Edith.
Oh, okay. Well, they're magic tickets. Of course they've got our names on them. I mean, the map worked the same way, didn't it? I mean, we saw that it was in Halfling, and it was in Giant Tongue, and it was in Goblin and everything. I mean, all at once. I mean, I don't understand. It's obviously just magic. It's just how it works. It's a magic festival.
Have you got an empty head between those ears or what?
What are you talking about? I just deciphered the whole problem here.
Isn't it funny that those tickets happen to have our name on them?
No.
What do you want to bet that the next lot we find are gonna have our name on them?
Well, of course they will. They're magic. This place is magic. Look at the sky. Come on. Everything here is magic. We're just in a magic place. So what? It's just magic. I mean,
you understand what I'm saying?
I can do the same thing myself, and I produce a minor illusion with a cantrip of a ticket in my hand that has his name on it. See, look, I made that myself. It's not a big deal. It's just magic.
Edith puts Narble in the wheelbarrow.
I say it's just magic. I mean, it is the forces of the universe and the weave and all of that. But you know, I'm not really sure how I do it. But there you go.
Do you think you could knock down?
Hmm?
Do you think it? Do you think you could knock down that wall,
Edith,
Edith,
why would you want to knock down that wall?
so we can get out of here?
Is there a wall?
You are currently in an alleyway between two tents, and the wall behind you is just another row of tents.
Okay, so it's just tents and tents.
Just
Okay,
tents.
okay. So we should get out of here now.
All
I
right,
don't
so
think we
you
should go to the lottery, because I think we are the lottery.
What do you mean we are the lottery? How does that make any sense at all?
Well, what if you said you can go invisible, right?
I can.
So maybe we could send you to the lottery invisible, and you can figure out what's going on.
I could do that, but it's not very honest, is it? I mean, sneaking around like that. I mean, I'm not sure I can stand for that.
No, he's got a point. And if something happens to the wee fella, you know, I wouldn't feel very good about it.
I mean, I could do it, but
Do you think something's likely to go?
oh, I think Narbel's starting to wake up. Hey, Narbel, Narbel, wake up, Narbel, wake up, wake up, wake up. Or are you frozen again?
What happened?
I don't know.
What happened?
You fell over.
What happened? What happened?
You fell over.
Oh.
You're currently in a
All
wheelbarrow,
right, let's
Michael.
go to the lights. What are we doing?
Your video's frozen again, by the way. Just so you know. It's not looking good.
Oh, this is.
Oh no, it's gonna. If it happens, just keep going.
Okay,
Is the
we've
music
got you in a
coming through still?
wheelbarrow at the moment.
The music, I don't hear it, but let me see. Oh,
Some music has cast frozen.
It says it's connected.
yeah, I'm hearing music. I've got it, but I've got it down really low, so I'm not
I
sure.
might turn off the music for now, just in case.
No worries.
Okay.
Well, come on, let's get out of here. Or
All
do
right.
you really want to go to this lottery?
Your video's improved a lot just now.
Well, that's probably it.
Yeah, it could be it.
Hey, Sleepy Joe, get out.
All right. Let's go.
You clamber out of the wheelbarrow that your friends had just put you into.
Narbel, they're trying to convince me to turn invisible and go down to the lottery to find out what's going on. I'm not sure I can stand for that. It seems to me that that's a very dishonest thing to do.
I think that's a great idea.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, look, what's the worst that could happen? We'll find out one way or another. What's the harm in knowing beforehand?
what if they catch me and I'm invisible?
Can
How
you
will
guys
they
make a
catch you if you're
perception check,
invisible?
please?
Perception, yes.
Well, that's what I just said. What if they catch the poor fella?
But are we worried that they're up to something nefarious?
23 here.
Well, we can't sacrifice him,
6.
can we?
And perception for
I mean, he's
Sparrow.
already got everything against him. He's as small as a
16.
mouse. Yeah.
Russell, you notice that in the areas where the lanterns have sort of dimmed, the tents look like they're getting closer to you.
What? Jojo just set a DC for 10 for Tom to stealth. I don't know if you intend to honor that. That's up to you.
In a minute. At the moment, the tents are moving closer to you where it's dimmed.
Hello? Wait. Sparrow, Edith, Narbel.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom.
Look, there, tents. They're moving. I've never
look
seen. Have you ever seen
fine
tents
to
move before?
me.
Because I've never seen tents move before.
No, I've got to say, I've never seen. Hey,
I've never seen tents move before.
that tent's a little bit closer.
They're
isn't it?
coming
You know
towards
what?
us.
You know.
How fast are they moving?
Very, very slowly. So if you were looking at your friends, you look away, look back, and then you notice that they're sort of shuffling forward as though sort of corralling you towards where the light is.
Oh,
Huh.
I think we're getting a message here.
All right,
Yeah.
so
like,
we-
let's
we-
go.
Two options. We run away or we go where they want us to go. So let's go where they want us to go.
Yeah, well,
Are
we do
you
have all
allowed
these
to be a
tickets.
tiny
here.
little head.
I've got all these tickets here. and there's a lottery.
Oh,
And they've got
I think
these-
our odds of winning are pretty good.
our odds of winning are fantastic right now.
I'm just going to get me loot and stick it up me nose because nobody listens to me.
That sounds like a great idea. You should do that.
Would you like some help with that, Sparrow? I can hold your loot or your nostril. Which would you like?
Yeah.
Oh, they're moving again. Look at that.
Of all the parties I could have gone with, I went with
Come on, let's go
Come
to the
on.
lot. I want to see who's going to win. It's going to happen soon. Let's go. Come on.
let's go then. Let's go.
Right.
Sparrow knows how Feralt feels. Fair enough. All right, come on. Okay. Oh,
There was a time when I was young.
Edith, did I show you this? I got this little bottle of something from that lady earlier.
I had a
do you think that
peaceful
is?
That's right.
life.
I mean, do you know what it is?
I can't. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
No.
It is?
Should I roll a history check?
Roll an Arcana check.
Arcana check.
Can I make
It
an
is?
Arcana check?
That was a 2.
Explain
Edith
to
has
me why
no
we're
idea.
following these idiots.
Maybe it's
It's
perfume?
liquid.
It's liquid.
X plus
Maybe it's an ointment. I don't know.
Arcana. Yeah, sorry, 8. Yeah, not great.
It's liquid.
It's liquid. Okay.
It's kind of sparkly. It seems to swirl.
It's probably magical.
Probably.
Everything's magical here. Did you not figure that out yet?
Oh, I just remembered something.
Oh my
What's that?
god, is it the big sign that said keep away from this place?
No, I remembered this.
Tom burps and teleports 5 feet in the direction of the lights.
Oh, bloody marvelous. He'll
The
be
tongue
there
has
when
it.
it gets out.
Follows Tom where he's going.
Let's come on. I'm gonna see if I can teleport inside to the lottery.
Why are we following these idiots?
All right. I'm just gonna put Edith on autopilot for a few minutes. She's following the crowd.
No worries.
Okay.
Right. As you wander towards the crowd, you see that the elf in the suspenders no longer has his shirt, but is collecting the tickets as people enter into the sort of square area, but it's not really square, it's round, and everyone is sort of milling, and there is a stage at the front, and there seems to be the fawn from the entrance who's on her unicycle just sort of pedaling back and forth upon the stage, and she's putting on a bit of a show. She's juggling what seems to be different kinds of wands, and every time she catches one, a spark will fly off into the air, and then if she catches another one, a strike of lightning goes the other one, and then another one, a burst of flower petals fall across the crowd.
This
and the
is
crowd is
amazing.
going, ooh.
That is one act.
I know. She's so clever. She's. I think I might be in love.
Oh, she's so clever. Yes. Jeez.
You're just jealous.
Sparrow,
Right.
no.
Have you got your tickets? Anyone who's got tickets, bring them up to
Here
me
we
so I
are.
can put them in the hat.
Here. I've got tickets here.
Very good, my friend. Pop them in the hat.
Right, here you go. Can I keep one ticket back?
You can.
Can I keep one of as many colours as I can get, so I have preferably 3, one of each colour?
Make a sleight of hand check, please.
Why, certainly I will. And that is a 2, but I am a halfling and I have some shit. So I'm gonna do some shit with my shit. How do I do this? We have...
I think you can reroll ones as a halfling, but do you
No, I've
have
got
a feat or something?
I've got a sorceress thing as well.
Ooh, very cool.
Oh, I'll depend on the
When you make an ability
flavor.
check that fails, you can spend a sorcery point to re-roll the d20.
Okay.
You know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to waste a sorcery point on this.
Okay, so you're going to fail the
I'm
check.
going to fail the check.
The elf notices that you're trying to swipe some of the tickets and keep them back, and he goes, oi. Into the hat.
Well,
Into the hat.
These are for a
Into the
lottery,
hat.
aren't they? For a lottery.
Into the hat.
Well, come on! I just want to keep one for record. I mean, so that I know that I've been here. What if I forget I came to this festival? I mean, what about my grandchildren? I might want to show them this ticket.
I'm sure you'll never forget coming to this festival. Besides,
Fine,
those
then,
tickets are... and as you pop them in, you notice that the name has changed, and it just says the Motley Crew, and it pops down. Sorry, the Motley Lot, and goes into the bag.
I wanted to keep one.
You mill around into the thing, and the fawn is sort of paddling back and forth with her wands that are shooting off the sparks and the fireworks and the flowers. And the elven walks up to her, and he takes his hat, his bowler hat, off his head, and he pops it up. And Saoirse, still on her unicycle, still pedaling back and forth. Welcome to the Fayum Festival. It is so good to see so many new faces this year. So many people to join in the fun. We're about to start the festival, so please make sure your tickets have been brought in.
Yes, we gave you tickets.
And she takes one of her hands. The first group to win this lottery. She pops her hand into the hat and pulls out a pink ticket. On the ticket, she takes it for a moment and holds it in her hand, and she says, "This Foursquare Jive!" And you sort of watch as there's like whisperings across the crowd. The Foursquare Drive. Where are the Foursquare Drive? And a spotlight beams, and you see that there are 4 people somewhere in the crowd. And she said, "Oh, come up. And they are sort of pushed forth through the crowd and brought up onto the stage. Welcome, you are the first group to win. Well done. And she produces a crown, and the crown is made of different wildflowers and silver, and she places it on their heads. She's like, "Now take your seats as tributes."
Edith, pick me up.
Now the next group that is going to win this lottery is...
Thank you, Edith.
She pops her hand into the hat.
Come on. I want it.
Come on.
The wise men say...
What do they say?
What do they say?
And again, the crowd sort of mutters, "The wise men say, the wise men say, the wise men say."
Is that the name of a group or something?
It's a dumb name.
And there is a group of about 6 gentlemen who get crowded back up to the stage.
That must be the wise man say.
And she goes, "And the next group is going to..." And she produces a crown. And this one looks like it's made of sticks. And it gets placed upon each of the 6 men's heads. And the next one is going to be... the Shawless.
This isn't fair. I'm telling you, it's rigged.
And about 5 women of various races go up onto the stage, and they are presented with crowns, and these crowns look like they have been made of like rocks, some stones that have been popped around, and they pop them on the heads.
Do they look like
And
they
the
deserved
final... Pardon?
Do they look like they deserved them?
Make a perception check.
18.
They all look very surprised to have won.
Okay.
But there's a wash of excitement and just surprise and very just what is happening. And the final group to win the prize, Saoirse says as she pops her hand into the barrel or the hat. And she seems to dig her hand and it seems to go past her shoulder. She pulls it out and she reads aloud, "The monthly lot."
That's us! That's us! We won! We won!
Come on.
And the 4 of you are crowded to the stage. And you are each
We are the
presented.
Motley Lot. Thank you. It's us.
It's lovely to see you.
This is Sparrow, Narbel, Edith,
Hi.
and I'm Tom Hardley.
Amazing.
Thank you.
And she produces crowns that look like they've been made out of seashells
Can you
and
put me down
places
on the
them
ground?
on your heads. And so are our champions for this year's festival. Now we feast! And as she says feast, she brings her arms out, and in the ground, these bountiful tables rise, and there is just this spread of different foods and wines and liquors and cakes and just any kind of food you could ever want has been laden out on these tables. And you see where you are on the stage, there is now a raised platform with a banquet table, and each of the and across the one side of the table is a set of thrones, which you have now just realized you were sitting in because the seats rose up to meet you, and you are the champions of the festival, and you are in the place of honor.
Oh, we've won! We won! We won everything! Look! Edith! This is amazing! There's
Finally.
I start getting food and eating it.
Yeah, same.
Digging in.
Digging in.
Yeah.
Very, very, very good.
No fucking around here.
I would like you all to make Constitution saving throws, please.
That was coming.
Don't forget +2 for being in 10 feet of me.
That's true. Con save. Oh, and -1 for being a fucking terribly low
Ooh,
Constitution.
12.
So what is that? No, a 9. That's a 9. I rolled a 9.
Let me know if you beat a 17.
So, just
Barry,
due to the nature
rolls.
of this and knowing you,
Con
Caitlin,
save.
would a fail result in the charmed condition?
It's not a charm.
Sparrow,
Okay, just checking.
if you ate, you rolled a 17 on your con save, so you would have passed.
Okay, so Sparrow passes. What did you get, Joe? You're muted.
I got a 12.
You got a 12. Okay, so the three of you who fail, you are just having the best time. Everything is amazing. The food is so good. The people around you are just so wonderful. You feel elated. You feel excited. The lights are so much brighter. The colors are so vibrant. The food, the flavor, the touch, anything. You are so exciting. Everything is great. Sparrow, you start to feel a little bit sick. Everything is very sweet. Everything is rich. It's just very overwhelming. There is a lot of flavor, and you are not vibing. You're not having a good time.
Worst success ever.
Yeah.
Tom, you were right. This is the best thing we've ever done.
I told you we should come here. It was the
You two have
best
been
of-
heckling us all day.
Yeah. Sparrow, why have you got that look on your face like fried eggs?
I feel sick as a dog. Oh,
Are
no.
you all right? Sparrow,
I don't
come on,
very
Sparrow.
well.
You're
I
bringing
don't
us all
feel
down.
very well. I feel sick as a dog, don't you?
Of course not. This is
no.
great food. This is a fantastic time. Why? Did you eat too much of that?
Maybe you just need to sleep it off.
Slow
Just, like,
down.
crawl under the table and have a nap.
Yeah, do you need to take a nap? We can put you down for a bit of a nap if you like.
Really? You're all right?
Yeah, we feel great.
Yeah. I
Okay,
feel
well.
wonderful right now. I mean, we're the kings and queens of this festival right now. We won. I told you Yondala blessed me.
I've got a seashell crown. I've never even seen the ocean.
You've never seen the ocean.
No one's
seen the
ever looked
ocean.
at me like these people.
And as he says that, you notice that the people before you that are down in the sort of the area with the normal banquets, they are laughing, they are dancing, they are so excited, and they are just so happy. And can you make does anyone want to make an insight check?
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
And I'm gonna take my crown off.
You go to take your crown off.
Yeah.
Can you make a strength check for me, please?
17 on the inside.
15.
Sparrow is
12.
making what is he making? A strength check.
Yeah.
Strength check for Sparrow. You've got a 10 strength. They rolled a 12, so flat 12.
Flat 12. You are unable to remove this crown. It is stuck on your head. You try and it's just not. It doesn't hurt, it's just not. It's like when you've put something on that's just a little bit tight and it's just stiff and you're unable to remove this crown.
My crown won't come off, guys. My
Your
crown
crown
won't come
fell
off.
off.
Don't
Why
be
would you want to
silly.
take it off?
Why would you want to take it off?
Try taking yours off.
Well, I'm not taking my
Try
crown
taking-
off. I just got it. Why would I take it off?
I'll take yours off. If I take yours off, then I get to keep it.
That's fair.
All right then. Go on. Try it.
All right. Is that a strength check?
It is a strength check.
Okay. I'm on strength. That's a dirty 20.
You can't take this crown off.
Oh.
Ooh. So
you
she's,
like
straining
put
with
your
it?
foot on his lap and you try and like yank it, and as much as you yank, you find that he is just coming with it.
Does he take any
Right.
damage from this?
Hey, take it easy.
Yes, he is going to take 3 points of
Stretching damage.
stretching damage.
Ow, that hurt.
We just
That hurt.
invented a new type of damage.
Edith is perplexed. She's like, what? So she's going to try her own.
No,
Make a
no,
strength.
no,
Just
don't
screwing
touch my
around.
head. Don't touch my head anymore.
Are you alright, Sparrow?
That's a 6, but it was a 1 plus 5.
It's not coming off. It is very much stuck on your head. And for those of you who made the insight, you notice that the other people that are up on the stage are quite perplexed, but it's just having a great time. And those who are not up on the stage are having the best time. They are so excited. They're just dancing and milling. And then you notice that some of them are just removing their clothes and they're feeding each other the food and they're just dancing enthralled with this music. And you watch as Saoirse makes her way around the partying people just on her unicycle, just laughing and sending out showers of sparks
Well,
and
what's going on
flowers
over
and
there?
lightning.
What's going on over there? They're taking their clothes off. You think
Edith,
they've had
get
a
in
bit,
there.
They might have had a bit too much. Oh well, I'm gonna have some more of this wine.
The night continues in a revelry, and you are just elated and excited and just having the best time. Barry, because you succeeded on your Constitution check, at one point you pass out. You are just tired, and you pass out on your plate, and you are just snoring while your companions continue to feast and drink
We are
around you.
upside down. Now.
Yeah.
Worst
Okay.
success ever.
Yeah, right.
At some point in the night, you are led to a tent that is a pearly white canopy that is decorated with seashells and sea foam, and it is very much in a sea motif, and you are led there, and that is your place of rest.
How far away are we from this actual sea? Like last time we checked.
Make a from the forest that you were in, or
Yeah.
probably a good 3 weeks away. Like you're not in the coast. You're very much in the Midland. You haven't seen the coast in a while.
Is there a river nearby?
There's definitely a river. You've seen a river.
Okay. Does the river go to the sea?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
Sort of flows down through the mountains and correlates down and then goes down to the sea. You've come across a few ponds. You've seen a lake or two, but you haven't seen the coast in a very long time.
Okay.
But you've been led to this tent that is decked out in a very much a sea motif. When you look up at the ceiling, it is a blue and violet sky of twilight, and you hear the soft sounds of the shore, and you see that there are 4 beds that have been laid out, and there are 4 chests in front of the beds, and I've just sort of been given this luxury environment in which to spend the night.
Those are for us.
Living like kings.
What's inside
How
the
long
chest? I
my
want to know
bed
what's inside
is.
the chest. Have a look. What's inside your one? I open up my chest. Where is Sparrow? Is he awake?
You notice that Sparrow has been put onto one of the beds. Someone has moved him there in the night.
Oh, Sparrow. I come over to you, Sparrow. Are you awake? Sparrow, are you okay? Sparrow, are you all right, friend? Norbel, can you wake him up or something?
Let me see. I'm gonna use command.
Okay.
Yeah. Barry, you can like willfully fail this if you want. He's just gonna say, "Wake."
You're muted, Barry.
I awake.
You sit bolt upright in the bed, your eyes wide, you are awake.
Are you all right, friend?
No,
Where have you been?
here.
I look over at Narbel and Edith.
I don't know.
When did you get here?
Someone brought me here.
Do you remember who it was?
No.
Why don't we remember who it was?
I don't remember you
We were
leaving.
busy having fun.
Yeah.
Everything's a bit of a blur, I must say.
Okay, should we go now?
Oh, I'm
It's
tired.
middle of the night.
Sparrow, we just got here. We're about to lay down and go to sleep. Just because you've been here lying down like a big sourpuss all night doesn't mean we all have to suffer, all right? We're not
These
leaving.
are the big comfy
you
beds
say.
that Narbel wanted to sleep in.
Like, so
well,
far, everything has gone exactly how I said it would.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And
I'm looking at Caitlin's face when I said that. That was very telling. Everything's gonna go horrible really soon.
You
You don't know that.
Sparrow.
You still got your crowns on, I noticed.
'Cause
Yeah,
they're
of course we
great.
do. Why would we take them off?
Can you take them off?
I don't want
Of course I can. I mean, why would I?
I probably have really bad crown hair. I think I'm just gonna leave it.
I'm going to go and check what's in the chest,
Okay.
if I can open it.
You go to one of the four-poster beds and you open the chest. Inside, you see that there is a set of armor in the shape of that looks like it is just your size. You see that there is a couple of potion vials. There's about 4, 3 of which are red, one of which has a weird multicolored liquid.
Look at
You-
this.
Also see that there is a set of ruby daggers.
Look at this.
Oh,
Did you get these
This
as
is-
well?
I don't know.
Have a look.
Edith opens her chest.
Not really what it is.
When you open the chest, you see similar items within your chest. Narbel, you see a suit of armor that looks to be hobgoblin sized. You also see 4 vials of potion, 2 of which are red and 2 of which are a different color that you're not sure what it is, but it's not red. And you also see 2 ruby daggers. Edith, the same. You find a suit of armor that is Goliath-sized. You see 4 potion vials, 1 of which is red, the 3 of which are a different color, and 2 ruby daggers.
Okay, like I think we've all probably got about the same stuff.
Can I investigate the potions first?
Make an Arcana check.
An Arcana check. That is a 17.
The red potions are health potions. They are potions of minor healing.
I think these are healing potions, these little ones.
Useful because I didn't have any.
Me too. Yes. Well, they're just giving us this free swag.
Never turn down free stuff. That's what I always say.
I agree. Sparrow, do you need one of these? Maybe for your head?
No, be fine at the moment. I'll work on it.
Does the armor look like armor I can wear? Like,
Yes.
I can wear studded leather. I don't think I can wear like heavy armor and shit, you know?
You notice when you pull part of the armor out that it is white and blue, and it sort of looks very much ocean motify, and it looks like it is studded armor. It looks like it's going to add a +2 to your AC.
Okay. So it's studded +2, whatever it is that I already have.
Yeah.
Cool. Did you say there were daggers in there as well?
2 ruby daggers.
What do they
Okay,
look
so
like?
just for like functionality, for adding things to our inventory, would these be just +1 daggers?
Or are they
No.
normal
Just
daggers?
okay, just daggers.
They are, yeah, they're ruby daggers. You, as far as you know, they're just a dagger. You haven't investigated them.
Okay.
We're going to investigate everything, trust
Yeah.
me.
Let's
Okay,
investigate our
We're player
daggers.
characters, that's what we do.
roll an Arcana check on the daggers.
Arcana check.
I'm bad at those. so
17.
whomsoever.
Same. 6.
There is a magical aura coming off these daggers, and it's a weird mix of magic. It seems almost necrotic, and it also seems almost healing. And it keeps switching, and you're not sure which it is.
These are a bit strange.
Well, that's so strange. They're really
Oh
pretty.
no!
Yeah.
Oh no! They're a bit
Stones.
strange. Oh, wonderful. Yeah.
Oh, shut up, Sparrow. Just because you slept the night away and you didn't have any fun, like a sad
Are
sap.
you holding it like this, Russell?
Yeah.
He's gonna open his box.
I'm looking at the dagger, turning the
Looking.
blade, watching the light reflect off the edges and admiring the aura you described. as
Can
it
you make
changes.
a dexterity check, a saving throw for me?
Dex saving throw? Yes, I can. And yes, I know for alt. Dex save. That is a natural 1.
Oof.
Now, I'm a
Use-
halfling,
Yep, okay, you can re-roll if you'd like.
if I like. Nah. Okay. That's an 11, so it's Dex save plus 8, so that's 19.
You're able to handle the dagger, no problem.
All right. Yeah, I'm looking through my spells. I
I give up. I'll look in my box.
Sparrow, inside your box you find a set of armor meant for a half-elf, and you find 4 potions, none of which are red, all of which are a sort of translucent color, and you find 2 emerald daggers.
Yeah, for the reason I'm not using identify right now is because I can only identify 1 item, and there's quite a few items here. And I'm trying to figure out if I want to use a spell slot to identify 1 thing.
Okay. I've got armor
Can I
and
ritual cast
2
I can
Okay.
actually, as a bard. Okay, curious.
daggers and bottles that do things.
You know, friends, if I were to spend a few minutes, I could probably tell you what these things do. I know a ritual that my uncle did actually teach me.
Yeah,
Do
go for
you
it.
want me
Take
to
it. I mean,
try?
we're not going anywhere.
That would be a good one.
All right, but you
Good
can't
idea,
look.
yes.
You can't look, all right? I want you all to turn around.
Okay.
I don't want you watching
Okay.
me. I get very nervous when there's people watching me performing rituals, all right? And
All
close-
right.
Edith,
close
you want to
your
play
ears.
dice while he's doing it? Norbert pulls up his like bone dice.
All right,
I'm gonna lay down a little bit longer.
Close your eyes. Close your ears. I'm gonna start now. Anything you want me to identify, you put it on the table now, right? I'm assuming there's a table for some reason.
Yeah, there's a table in the middle.
Okay.
It's a very comfortable tent. There's like a little squat table and there's a couch around it. There's the beds that sort of circle the room around this area. That's the seating area. And it's very comfy. Even the ground is carpeted. It's very odd.
All right. So I'm going to ritual cast identify on each of these items. I believe it takes 10 minutes or so per item.
Per item. You see that the armor will add +2 to your AC and can be worn and just be worn as a +2 item to AC. The daggers, the ruby daggers, you see that they are health draining daggers. So if you were to stab someone with it or cut someone with it, it will take some of their health. and then it would draw it back into the person who attacked them. The emerald dagger is the opposite. If you were to stab someone with that dagger, you would give them your health. And it's about 1d6 per hit of your health.
Okay.
Okay, I've spent a wee bit of time, perhaps like an hour, I suppose, doing this.
Did you also identify the...
Everything.
Okay, and the red potions are health potions, they're minor healing, and then the translucent potions are haste potions.
Ooh. Can I identify the white vial as well?
You sure can. The white vial is a potion of lightning. So if you were to drink it, you would be engulfed with the ability to control lightning and basically cast a lightning bolt.
Wow.
My guy.
Okay.
For 24 hours.
All right. Okay, everyone. I'm finished now. I'm quite tired. Sit down on my bed.
Great work. What is it? What is it? What are these
All right.
things?
So the armor. Let's start with the armor. All right. Now your armor. I think the armor that they've put here. This is magic armor. It's going to be quite protective. It's clearly enchanted, and it's has a protection enchantment placed upon it. So it's quite good, I have to say. I mean, I've not seen anything like this before. It's very pretty, and quite strong. Now this dagger here, I don't know. It's necrotic. It does something very necrotic. If you stab someone with this dagger, it's going to suck the life out of them, quite slowly, but nonetheless. But the weird thing is that when it sucks it out of them, it passes that health into you. What? So it kind of heals you, but it's... I can't decide if I think the thing is evil or not. It seems to be...
perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Aye, that's true. You're right about that. All right. Now, the other dagger here. This is the emerald dagger. This one... my spell tells me that if you were to stab someone with this dagger, you would be giving them your health. Now,
Sweet.
I'm not sure.
Gift those to people.
Really, if I was to stab someone with this and it gave them my health, would they also get hurt from the blade?
Yes.
Right, so they would probably end up taking... I'd stab them, they'd get hurt, and then as I took it out, they'd get my health, and then probably heal them back up again.
Correct. So if you were to stab them, it does 1d4 damage, and it gives them 1d8 of your health. So it gives more health and then damage, and the red ones do more damage and give the same amount of health.
I think we should sell these ones. Or give them away,
Yeah.
or bury them, or throw them into a mountain top or something. I don't know. I'm going to give them to you, Narbel. Here you go.
Excellent. I won't use these for terrible, terrible things.
Of course you won't. That would be ridiculous. These are minor health potions. You can divide them up however you wish. These are haste. These are going to make you very, very fast. Very quick indeed. And finally, last but not least, I have identified this white potion that I was given by that lovely Tabashi lady herself. This is a potion of lightning. That's right, lightning. And I believe you'd be able to control lightning for a period with this potion. Now, it seems to me that it's a little bit dangerous, and I'm not sure I want to be able to control lightning, so I think one of you should take it. Edith?
I vote Edith.
Edith already can call the lightning, so
You don't want it then?
maybe someone else would like to have that ability.
Sparrow, would you like lightning? Lightning in a bottle?
Okay.
All right then, here you go.
Okay.
Be careful with that, don't drop it. I would hate it to go spilling all over the floor, then we'd have to suck it out of the carpet. And that, as far as I can tell, is everything.
What an amazing carnival. I am so glad we came. And he's staring at Sparrow as he says it.
Just so you know, Michael, the Feral Artificer has granted Narbel inspiration.
Oh no, I haven't used my last one yet. Can I gift that to somebody else?
I'll allow it.
I want to gift that to Tom.
I've got inspiration too.
I want to gift that to Edith.
Oh, thank you. I don't think I have it.
Now, I have one more request of the rest of you, you motley lot. You'd have to close your eyes again, whoever it is, but I'd like to try and identify one of these crowns, because I'm sure they're magic too. I mean, in the most wonderful, pleasant kind of way, I'm sure they're magic, but I don't know what kind of magic it is. Who would like to volunteer? I mean, I could do it on
Edith is volunteering.
All right, Edith, you stay there. Now, turn your back, Narbel and Sparrow. You close your eyes. It's going to take a few minutes, all right? I'm going to start now again. Here we go. You just stay where you are. Nobody look while I do
Not
this.
looking.
All right. Excellent. All right.
Can you make an Arcana check for me, Russell?
Yes, I can. That is a 7. Can I use my inspiration?
You can use your inspiration.
Now I have no inspiration. That is a